Today's okay. So good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Like today,
Good morning, Queen.
I don't
Good
know.
morning.
Yeah, it's okay. So today I woke up so excited. I don't know if it's because your class is ending today because I'm going to miss a whole lot of you guys. But then nothing mega we day, like we are together, right? We see I'm always on your WhatsApp. Some of you be wondering why is it that I have so many WhatsApp group, but I'm proactive to some extent. I'll give myself that code, just like I'm somehow proactive. And maybe like more than 13 of you are already in my DM. Some of you already booked interviews, and some of you I'm already seeing the positive aspects of the whole interview. And at 3 of you got a job. I don't want to share it now so that it will not look like some of you already pressure, but I'm going to share it after today's class. But the truth is that 3 of you already got a job yesterday. And it's like, to me, it's a positive way to end a class, and it also shows that we are doing well. Or and the funniest part is that one of the person that got this job is one of your mates that gave me tough time. You know, those people that don't do this, they'll be the one that is exactly what they want to do. I don't, maybe when at some point I think I have to start using all the stuff I learned from customer support. I have to start talking to her like she's 5 years old, because it's that thing you told her not to do. At some point she told me she's tired, that she can't continue, she's frustrated, she's not understanding anything. But how come she's one of those that are getting job? So it's funny, but that is how it is. And I think I remember saying something like this to you guys, that sometimes it may not really look so easy, and it will not look like, sometimes it will be like you're not getting it right, or you are the dumb person in the class, but that is not the story. The story is that sometimes it is not yet your turn, and when it is your turn, now you go there run from job. So as our class comes to an end today, there are just few things I need to make some of you realize, and those few things is more like job doesn't fall the way we see it, like the way sometimes it's raining off us and it will be like it's rain. The truth is that nobody is dashing anybody dollars, and the truth is that some clients can also be as manage, so meet yourself. Some clients can also be as terrible as normal Nigerian clients. So when people give you that kind of tough time and you think that you have taken it up to this place, you can no longer take it anymore, remember you can always end your contract. Instead of somebody to give you sleepless nights, you can always end your contract. And again, you just have to learn how to start clapping for others. When others are winning, I notice that sometimes when 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 person in your group has gotten a job, or even getting their second job, some of you will start using some depressing words, like your own, like sometimes you'd be like, it's like my village people don't follow me enter this community, something like that. It's not always like that. Sometimes is everybody cannot hear me, or you can't hear me?
We're hearing you.
I can hear you.
All right. Thank you. So I'm seeing that some of you have low bandwidth. Some of you have low bandwidth. So if you, like Benson, okay, they're giving me error message that you have low bandwidth. That means like your network is very low. So if people like that having issues, that means
I'm hearing you clearly.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that when somebody in your group is winning, what you should do as a person is reach out to those kind of people. Say, can you help me and review my profile? Or can I see how your cover is, or how your cover looks like? Previously, at the end of the training, sometimes we share cover samples, but I purposely stopped sharing cover sample. Why? Because we noticed that we started losing more jobs rather than getting jobs. Instead, they keep rejecting our proposal. Why? Because some of you will go and copy and paste that proposal sample that we give. Imagine when I share job, like, so okay, sometimes you guys are online, you see me sharing jobs like sharing links to students, right? So imagine when I copy all those links and share to the students, then out of almost 7,000 students, 100 people will now use the same proposal to apply for one job. Does it make sense? No, some of you will not even be like, okay, let's just change some keywords and all of. So what these clients will write to be like proposal rejected, on the reason they will write copied cover letter. So for that reason, we stop giving any kind of sample. So what we tell you how you write your cover letters, freestyle it. And since we started freestyling our cover letter, it's become a lot easier for us to get a job. You don't have to make it look so too busy, like too professional. Nobody cares. Freestyle. Just like, let's say I'm applying for a customer support role. When I'm applying for customer support role, because it's something I love doing, from the vibe, from the way I add one or two vibe into my writing, you know, wow, I would want to work with this person. So you have to learn, just freestyle. Nobody is either yes or no. That's one quality that I have, or people that know me know about me, that I think I learned it from my father and it's been working for me. There is no kind of office that I cannot enter as a young person, not even old person like me, as a young person, because I grew up with that mentality that nobody's going to kill me. It's either I'm getting a yes or I'm getting a no. And if I get a yes, fine. If I get a no, I will chest my N with my full chest and go and move on to the next person. You understand? I know that it's maybe your connect is involved, yes, but you use data, right? And you are be feeding yourself, buying data, doing all of that. Just know how to manage yourself by connect, and you keep moving on. It may not be easy, but the truth is, once you get your first job, every other things become easier. And again, now I always tell people, especially the new guys, don't see this your 90 connects or 100 connects that you're getting as a way that, oh, I must apply for every job I see. At the end of the day, you waste all your connects and you start buying connects. And I don't like that at all. What I like is, before this your first set of connect finishes, you should be able to get at least a job that is paying, even if it's $3 per hour. That way, if you need another job, you can fund your connect buying from the money you're already making. You get? Or sometimes you don't have to be a full-time job. Like, there's another thing some students do a lot. Sometimes you can just apply for a job of maybe $20 fixed, something you can quickly do and get paid. And once you get paid, you use your $20 and from it maybe $14, use $14 from the $20 and buy more connect and keep applying. Before that connect finish, you should be able to apply for another fixed job. Do you understand? And the most important is, somehow we need to verify our account. Like, there's something I do a lot, and that is more like there are some jobs normally we know that job may not even pay us. Like, maybe sometimes it could be like a survey job, it could be like just any kind of job, and sometimes these jobs come with a ridiculous rate, like $50 per hour. But the truth is that this person, we know inside our hearts that this woman is not going to pay, but he's willing to give more than 100, 200 people offer. What do we do with those kind of job? We try as much as possible to apply, get the offer, and verify our account. Whether he pays us or he doesn't pay us, in each way, it's win-win for us. We have verified our account, and Upwork is not going to take back the verification, Abby. So you get your account verified when you get your first job offer. So notwithstanding the kind of offer it is, as long as there's offer letter on Upwork, your account will be verified. So whether this person later decides to pay or Upwork suspend the job, consign us. And you as a person, you can as well start with a job paying $5 fixed amount. Let's say there's a $5 job that is just fixed amount, just quick something, just get it, use it to verify your account. If you notice, I think I showed you guys, my first job was what, $5. I just did it to verify my account, and that was it. So you don't have to, some of you are going to start big anyway. Before you know it, $120 per hour job, you just land on your laps and sometimes with no interview self, and it is your luck. And going forward again, please don't hide yourself. Keep asking questions if you are lost, but don't come and ask us questions that you know that you should have started from Google. Like, how do I do this? You type it on Google. Get at least a kind of peripheral understanding of what the question is or the answer is all about before you bring it to the group, so that we can help you. And from today, I'm not sure I'm going to log the group. Okay, I'm going to log the group today just to share today's video. After I share today's video, the group is going to remain permanently open. Why? Because going forward, a lot of you will be needing help. Imagine you are in the middle of interview and you need someone to assist you with internet speed. Because some of you, if you check your internet speed, some of you, your internet speed is not up to 1 bar. It's not up to 1 Mbps or a Mbps. It's not. So you don't need to apply for a job with those kind of internet speed. So what do we do? When your clients ask you for internet speed, copy the link and share in your group. And everybody will start testing their internet. The highest one, you are going to use it. Then if you apply for a job and they are asking you for typing speed, some of you cannot even type up to 25 Mbps. So if you know you cannot type very fast, don't submit your 25. In fact, the lowest they should accept is like 45. So imagine some of you cannot even type 25 with, let's say, 80% accuracy. That is absurd, right? But we help with all of that. You can't tell me in the whole community nobody can type very fast. So when you apply for a job and the job is asking you for internet speed, typing speed, then maybe your laptop specification. I give my own laptop specification in the sense that if your laptop is less than, okay, user with capital letter made you a co-admin. You can unmute yourself. So imagine if your laptop or your system is 2 gig, or maybe at most, like most of you, I think most of you have like 4 gig and Core i3, then maybe 2nd or 3rd generation. Please do not submit that to your client. If your system is not up to 6 gig, do not submit that to the least you can do is just come and ask me for laptop specification. I'm going to give you my own free of charge. So you don't need to lose any job because your laptop is low grade or any of that. Just ask for it in the group. And those that have at least 8 gig, then maybe 8 gig, Windows 10 and all the requirements, Core i5 and upward, can give you their own screenshots. You understand? Then maybe when you now get a job, you now say, okay, fine, now I've gotten a job, I can now raise money to buy a upgraded laptop. This is very important. This is very, very important, guys. I don't want anybody to miss out on a good job because your laptop is not amazing, or you cannot type fast, or your internet speed is not great. So when your client asks for any of this, just ensure that you are sharing the links. Why we want the links is because sometimes okay, for instance, now if they're asking for typing speed, I may have a typing speed, but the link I typed mine or that I generated my own from is different from the link that your clients give to you. Do you understand? So we have to use your own link and type, and we get the result for you. So going forward, we are going to talk about what we have.
They ask a question.
Okay, what is the question?
Do they ask for it all the time? Do they ask for all this typing speed?
They don't ask for it all the time. Sometimes it depends on the job. But most times, if the job requires you to maybe take, let's say, virtual assistant, depending on what you're going to be doing for them, of course, they are going to, and typing, they may not ask you for typing speed, but internet speed, especially maybe most of them have worked with Nigerians and they are used to hearing some funny excuses like light, internet, and all of that. They want to be sure that you have access to great internet. You understand?
Yeah.
Eh, And
So
why?
how can somebody generate this internet speed or the link for
What?
it?
They are going to give you the link, and once they give you a link, all you just need to do is click start. Once you click start, it will load your internet speed. But like, I think I shared it. Did I share the link with you guys? The first update this thing I shared in the group, did I share it?
No.
but
Okay.
there is a whole lot of sites for
Okay,
that.
there's exactly, let's just say internet speed. Are you guys see my net are you guys see my screen?
No, you're not sharing your screen. No.
No.
I'm not sharing.
You've
Wow.
not started
Yeah.
sharing.
Okay, sorry guys. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, it's coming up. It's loading.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so this is internet speed. My own internet is going to be poor because my younger brother took my internet, so I'm just using my phone. It should be very poor. But this is not what you should send. You see, you don't need to do anything. Just click this internet speed, search for it on the internet. You can see it here. Once you search, you can click this one. It's going to give you the internet speed. You can also click this one, fast.com, the same thing. So once you click on it, it's going to load. And once you start loading, you can see this one is still trying to connect. Once it start loading, it's going to give you the downloadable, the upload. You can see it here. This one is high. Oh my God. What happened to my internet? You see, this is like 16 Mbps. Wait. Okay, yeah. Let's see the upload. But the most important is the download, and okay. So this is not that very great, but I can submit this. But if this downloadable is less than 10, please do not submit. You understand? There are some persons, there are some persons in our group that when they test their own, they will get this first one like 60 or 70, then this one is like 40 something, then this one is like, let's say 30 something or so. So these are the kind of people we want. You understand? So when you test it, then you are going to either copy this link. You can see that there's a code here, right? This code is like for the result. So the person is going to copy this result and share with us. Then we now give you this result. Then you are going to submit it to your client.
Please, can you take the code again? Something was blocking my screen when you did that.
Can I do what?
The code again.
Show how you
get the code again.
No, you don't get the code. Once the test is ready, it's going to automatically generate it.
Okay.
Like the client, are you going to
just come here? First of all, some clients will be the one to give you this link. Like they'll ask you, use this link to test your internet connection, then use this one to show us your typing speed, then you understand? So all you just need to do is click the link and it will bring you to this part, and once it's done registering, if they're asking for screenshots, then you take a screenshot of this as send. But if they're asking for a link, then all you just need to do is copy this link and share with them. Like if I copy this link now and paste it here, it's just going to give me the same results.
Okay, that's a question.
Can you see?
If
so what do you say?
They send you this link now and you're not yet sure of your own speed. If you use that link and check it and your own is low, will they see it?
They're not seeing it until you give it to them. When you give it to them, that is when they will see it.
So if we don't submit, they won't see it.
Yeah, no, this is like a general platform to check your link, your speed test. It has nothing to do with them. It's like when I copy this link now and share with them, that is the only time they are going to see it. So the idea is when your speed is low, share it in the group so that other people can test, and the person with the highest speed, you cannot take the screenshot or the link of the person and share with your clients.
Okay, getting now.
Yeah. So going forward, I also said 10 ways to improve client communication skills. So we said communication is one of the keys to building a successful business partnership with your clients. Effective communication leads to a longer and stronger relationship with your clients and more revenue for your business. Your clients choose to work with you because they believe you can help them solve a problem. But it is important to remember that if your communication style causes new problem, you may lose that client and trust. Anyway, so what we are,
I can't hear you, Ekwe.
wherever you see me talk about clients, just know that I'm talking about the person you're going to be working with.
Ekwe, somebody saying he can't hear you. I don't know.
But
Okay, I can hear now. I can hear now.
please, if you can't hear me, you don't need to tell me, because I believe that is your own personal, unless other people are complaining.
Okay.
Because you interrupt me somehow. So if you are working, each time you hear me made mention of clients, is a two-way sword. I'm talking about you, your clients, that is the person, your employer, the person that you are going to be working with. And sometimes I'm also talking about their own customer, those you are supporting. You understand?
Yes.
So in here, so the clients means two people: your direct customer and your indirect customer. Your direct is your employer, while the indirect is the people you are supporting. So now when we talk about communicating with your clients, for me, I talk with my CEO almost all the time. When we went to Brazil, I know how many pictures, and sometimes maybe when we are eating, he will just come to our table. They are just free like that. You understand? The way you communicate with these people, they are normal human beings like us. In fact, my CEO, I think he just gave me like 2 or 3 years like that. So they are normal human beings. So sometimes I remember a student, I think that was last year or so. The way he rapport with his clients was so sweet too. Like if you read their chat, to be like, at some point the man was like, "Are you single?" And the guy like, "No, yes." And I said, "But the guy is married though." And I said, "I have a daughter who he would want him to come over to US and get married." Because like the way they talk, sometimes the man would be like, "Okay, that I'm currently bored. I just need someone to keep me company. Let's discuss football," like that. The boy is not doing anything, and he's being paid per hour. At some point, the man was even willing to increase his pay, just like that. Do you understand? So when you are working with people, you should learn how to rapport with them, create this communication stream.
I think this is from our own hand. It's from our hand.
It's my end. Somebody is interrupting me with a call, and this is really. Let me change to my other internet connection. Okay. So, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, sure.
So the way you communicate with your students, or no, with your clients matters a lot. First of all, understand that these guys are human beings. They want to interact with you, and there is no way somebody will understand that you are being honest or you are being trustworthy or you are accountable when you don't communicate with that person. Because it's when you talk A and you are doing B, that is when somebody will not say, this person is not an honest person. But if you are not saying anything, how am I supposed to judge your character, your words, you understand? So when you are working with people, either your clients or their own clients, which is their customer, you should try to grace this communication, be accessible. Let me use that word, be accessible. Don't be that person in a team that when people want to approach, you'll be like, Equitas, no, Equitas is going to snub me. Equitas is going to, like some of you, I used to say people, nobody should come to my DM. But when you finally come to my DM, you'll be surprised I don't bite. But it's the truth that doesn't change the fact that I don't want to see you in my DM. But if you come, I'm not going to beat you. I'm not going to chase you. I'm still respond to you. And if it's something I'm going to direct you back to the group, I will gladly do that. So the idea is that don't appear like, I cannot approach Equitas, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. Or even your CEO is not scared of the person that he employed. It doesn't work like that. The idea is that be accountable, be trustworthy, communicate your feelings with your fellow your fellow workers, your clients, be that person that somebody can say, yes, Equitas can do this. I'm trusting her with this job and I'm sure that she's going to deliver. Do you understand? So
That's right.
now, so over time, we also get to understand that the way you communicate with some clients, we also determine if they're going to give you another job, like they
or not.
Like if I'm working with Cynthia, for instance, there's how Cynthia we behave or talk, or I would just be praying the day the job will end so that I can end the contract and have my peace of mind. But there's some person that you are working, like yesterday, a student, her project ended yesterday, but the client did not even talk to her, but added more projects. So she only noticed that more projects has been added, and the man also funded the project. She was like, you understand? Mean that the clients enjoy their working relationship. But if the client doesn't enjoy the working relationship, her project don't end, the man will only go back to Upwork and employ someone else. But because he's okay with the way both of them work together, he did not even inform the girl, just went ahead and added more job and paid for the job. So, and that is exactly how we want people in our community, or that is how we are in the community. We don't lose job. Is it that maybe on our own we are tired of the job, we end the contract, or maybe the contract amicably ended. They say the project has come to an end. You understand? But I've never seen any of us that got a very long job and all of a sudden they sack the person, unless maybe if you are not trustworthy, of course nobody would want to work with you for a long time. So the blame or the game is on you. So I also have to list some things. I say strong client communication offers many benefits for your business. One of them is that it provides project direction and purpose. Now, project direction and purpose, I remember I said something like, if you don't communicate well, you may end up delivering something that is not really what the client wanted. Let's say I'm a customer support person and I'm supporting you to resolve a problem. If I'm not communicating with you, will I even understand what the issue is all about? No.
Yeah.
That is why we have what we call troubleshooting questions and troubleshooting steps. So if you are coming to me to tell me that I cannot access my Upwork account, even if I'm sleeping, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, are you sure you're logging in with the right email? If you say yes, the next thing I'll be like, okay, can you try using another browser? If you say yes, that you have tried using another browser, are you sure your internet is amazing? You know, I'll keep asking until we narrow down what your concern is all about. Do you understand? Because if I don't ask you these questions, I may just jump into conclusion, maybe they don't block your account though. But at the end of the day, that is not the case. And if I just tell you now that your account has been blocked, it's going to cause a kind of confusion and, should I say, pressure, add more pressure. Do you understand? For some of you, we use that I'm depressed already. Like some of you, I don't know why some people use that word depressed so easily. So you need to understand how to ask probing questions. When you ask your probing questions, then that way you can understand what the other person is experiencing. Then you should be able to know what to say and how to resolve it. Then another one is build client trust. I've said this before. Building client trust is that, like, you're a freelancer. First of all, you need to understand what being a freelancer is all about. You understand?
Sure.
You need to understand the meaning of being a freelancer. Being a freelancer means that you can independently work on your own. You understand? You don't need anybody to come and be chasing you around. You don't need anybody to come and be dragging you. You don't need anybody to come and be asking you what is happening at any point in time. No. The idea is that you are independent. You can work on your own. You don't need anybody's support. You understand? You don't need anybody's support and all of that. Please, guys, excuse me. Hi guys, sorry.
Yeah.
Somebody, my neighbor wants to collect something. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that you have to build trust. And building that trust is by you going extra mile, knowing how to make researches on your own. That's why I said, first of all, try to understand the word freelancer. You're a freelancer means that you are an expert who can work on your own, like freely, without anybody's chasing you around, without being under anybody. Do you understand? You know the difference between working as a freelancer, working from office. When you're working from the office, let's say when I was in tech expert, if I'm supposed to be on my seat by 10, if I'm not on my seat by 10, my manager will come to the breakout and be like, I'll come there to confirm, what are you doing at the breakout? You understand? You're supposed to be in the CCA talking to customers. You're not supposed to be. But when you are working as a freelancer, nobody does that. Do you get? But even though I'm not chasing you around, even though I'm not chasing you around, I want to believe that you are working. And I want to believe and be sure of my belief that you are doing what you expected to do at every point in time. Because if I don't trust you that much, then there's no point working with you. It's like I'm giving myself high BP for nothing. And another thing is that most of us are working US time zone. And if we're working US time zone, let's say I'm a customer support person. In my team, we have what we call EMEA. EMEA is Nigerian normal time zone. Like you start from 7 a.m., you close by maybe 4 p.m. Do you understand? That is EMEA. Then we have the EPAC. The EPAC time zone is like all those Asian in the midnight. Like our midnight is like their own afternoon or morning. So they are taking over from NA. NA is like me now, I'm working US, that is North American time zone. So I start by 1 p.m. Now, if I'm working EMEA and my client stays in the US, don't you think when I'm working, he should be sleeping or he should be doing something else? Do you understand my point?
Yes.
My point is this. If, let's say, Mr. Hendrick is my client and he stays in the US and he employed me to support his customers during EMEA time zone, based on the fact that I'm in Nigeria and EMEA time zone is Nigeria time zone, then he's in the US, and by this time, US are still sleeping. This is like their early morning, like around 3 a.m. and so, right? If I get a client that I'm supposed to be supporting, will I go and wake up Mr. Hendrick to come and tell me what I should tell the client? No.
No.
You understand? So the idea is that Mr. Hendrick is trusting me with his customer because he believes that I will go above and beyond to support his customer even when he's not around.
That's true.
So now, what I'm saying in essence is that we don't go to our client like a tabnaraza, like we don't know anything. Like whenever you need something, your first option will be running to your client. What do I do? What do I say? No. As a freelancer, you have to make research your personal business. If your customer needs something, you don't go to Equitos. You go to Google, research on the product. If you are supporting a particular product, some company have what we call FAQs, frequently asked question of that product on their website. So you go to all those places to gather as much resources that you need to support the customer. Not when your client is sleeping, you go and wake them up to tell them that somebody needs help. No, you are there to help them, and that help, you must help them without the client. Do you understand? Unless if the issue is beyond your scope, that way you can escalate. But escalation doesn't mean that you wake somebody up. Escalation means that you can forward it to the person and wait until the person responds, not you hitting them up to tell them that I have an escalation. Do you understand?
Yes.
So another one is increase understanding of the client's perspective. Like some of us are doubting Thomas. It must go our way. No matter what, you must find a way to bring it to come back to your own ways. You understand? So sometimes this job is not your job. So if I'm working on a website and I want my website to be blue, please give me blue website. Don't give me yellow website. And don't give me a reason why I should like yellow. Do you understand? So first of all, you have to calm down, interact with these clients, try to understand the angle they are coming from. Even if the angle doesn't suit your own perspective, maybe when working, you can infuse a bit of your own perspective to whatever angle they are bringing. But you understand? But don't make it all about you. The job is it's not all about you in the first place. You are coming here to help. So just help them and do what and work. Another one is create accountability. I think I've talked about accountability. Accountability means that I should be able to trust the fact that you can do this. I should be able to trust that you can deliver on this job. I should be able to trust my company. I have this student, his name is Obi. When Obi client is from where is this country that are fighting war currently? Ukraine. Yes, he's from Ukraine, and I think he's based in either US or Canada. And when they started war in Ukraine, the man couldn't concentrate because his family is in Ukraine. You understand? And what did the man do? The man was like, he handed over almost everything, the running of the company, the management of the website, everything to Obi. Why? He's doing that because it's not like Obi is the only person working for him. There are more than 10 or 15 working for him, but he felt more comfortable, or he felt Obi is accountable, right? And that was why he can comfortably hand over everything, because to him, he's not emotionally stable. His family, his grandparents, his parents, his own wife and children, and currently at Ukraine, and there is no way he can concentrate on running of the business, and he needed someone to hand over everything to, and he did that with Obi, and that is that. So when you are working with people, try to create that space for accountability. Be that one person that somebody can trust with their job. Like I have somebody that I recommended. He always comes to me to recommend people, and each time I recommend people, he don't even allow me to. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, could be like, okay, I need people, and I'll be like, okay, can I recommend like 20 so that you can interview them and pick your best bet? And he'll be like, no, I just need 10, and those 10 people, I don't have time to interview them. I feel like since they're coming from you, they are good enough. You understand? It's because that person have built a kind of because I worked with her anyway. And to some extent, I built that level of trust that I cannot bring anybody that will jeopardize my own. It's not the company reputation. Anytime I recommend this somebody, I'm also putting my own trust and reputation at stake. And because of that, I don't do, you are my friend or you are my family. My brothers are in my class. And to God who made me, I've never recommended them for any job. The job where they get, now they use their hand, get them like every other person. Why? Because I don't want you to come here and start doing stuff like and make it us brought down. No, get a job like everybody else. If I want to recommend, I recommend my best bet, and that is why I keep saying, don't hide yourself in the class. Don't be a shadow of yourself, because if you're a shadow, how do you expect us? Like for instance, now in your group, there's somebody in your group that I will pick or I will assign a role to. Everybody in the group will not be surprised. Why? Because they already seen how proactive that person is, and they feel that the person deserves it. But there's somebody that I'm going to give something in the group, and everybody like say, which kind of preferential treatment is this one? Maybe this one when they come class, when they read. You understand? And I don't want to be that person. I want it to be like, even when you are not getting job, and I put it to you why you are not getting job, you yourself, you know that if you get job now, luck, because you are not putting any effort at all. Like some of you don't come to class. Some of you are not even ready to watch the videos. Some of you are just waiting the day job will drop on their laps. And the competition is very high. And even where there is no competition, people still try to get noticed. Then why you? So that is it. The another one is align your expectations, budget, and deliverable. This one has to do with some of you that because you want to earn in dollar, you forget that you are buying data, you are paying for lights, you are doing this one. When customers say, I'm going to pay you $1, like there's a job one, I think one of you or so. I'm happy that she take the job, because to me it's going to build her experience. But if it is someone who have gotten a job before, that will take that job, I will blatantly say the person don't take the job. Why? The clients want to pay $3 per 300 words. Like you are, I think it's article writing. So you write 300 words and you pay you $3. It doesn't make sense to me.
That's too poor.
You understand? It doesn't make sense to me. But because she have never done anything like that, and she felt she can do it, she told me that she just wants to take it and build her profile. I said, okay, no problem. But the idea is that before you take up a job, try to align what the customer expects and your own budget and what you are going to deliver. Not when, okay, I have somebody that is into animation, a lady. So because sometimes she'll come with all this sub story like, I want to pay rent, I want to do this, I'm owing, you know. Whenever she come with that sub, she always end up picking up jobs that what she needs to do the job will be more expensive than what the client is going to pay. At the end of the day, she will deliver something that the client will not ask for a refund. It doesn't make sense to me. Because if you are delivering something that doesn't make sense to the client, of course, I'm going to get my money back. You do not tell me the money was not enough. You accepted the job. So I expect you to deliver what I want. So what I'm saying here is that when a customer is asking for, this is my budget, evaluate the budget and what the customer wants and what you are going to deliver. If it is not there's no match, please, either you bid higher or you reject the job. Because remember that any bad review counts on your profile. So it's better you reject a job than doing a very shabby job and the customer goes ahead to give you a very bad rating. You understand?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. If we please, I want to switch from how do I use the word, from my laptop to my phone because my laptop is low now. So and I'm trying to unmute from my phone. It's not doing it. Can you unmute me? I'm leaving the laptop now. Hello.
Which one is okay? Is this? I just submitted this one. Okay. There is someone. I'm trying to get across to someone, but the noise stopped already. So another one is avoid confusion. How do you avoid confusion? We avoid confusion by asking necessary questions. Do you get? When you don't, there's something some of you do that each time, please, there's this person that is making noise or there's noise on your end. Please, can you mute yourself? I don't want to be the one to look for you and remove you from the class. Mute yourself if you know that you're.
Sorry, I want you to unmute me. I'm changing to my phone. My laptop is down. Thank you.
I'm on mute. I'll be mute because I muted you. When you are back, communicate via chat.
Unmute me, please.
He said, what is your name again?
Abu John King.
King. You have two. So which one am I unmuting?
Your laptop that is low now.
I want to off the laptop. Unmute my phone.
Which of the laptop?
Stop now.
Okay,
Log
I
out from your
understand
laptop,
what
see
you're
your-
saying. I'm going to remove the permission from this one and give permission to go. All right, done. You can unmute the phone now. You can unmute the phone now. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so going forward, we are talking about avoiding confusion. How do we avoid confusion? We avoid confusion by asking necessary questions. I keep saying it. Like some of you, in fact, from tomorrow, this is the moment I always dread in each class. Please, my inbox is still not available. Don't come to my DM. All your concerns is addressed in the group. Why? Because when I address your question, another person will learn and another person will not come my DM to ask the same questions. And if I address your question, another person will, instead of coming to Equitos, you will be the one to support that person. Do you understand? So now there's something that most of you do that I don't know if I don't know if I should categorize it that you guys are scared, or it's just how we are as a person. You know, when you are a customer give you job to do, it is on you to ask your client questions if you don't understand what the client is saying. Do you understand? When a client is saying something and you don't understand, I can show you guys so many questions I ask my clients. When a client is like, for instance, want you to do something and you don't understand, you don't come to our group or come to me to ask me what do you think the client is saying. It doesn't make sense to me, because even if I tell you what I think, how are we sure that is what the client wants? Do you understand the gist?
Yes.
Yes.
These guys are human beings like me and you, and they rather want you to, they would rather explain what they want 20 times than you making a mistake that will cost them more money. So when you don't understand anything, ask them questions. They are not robots, they are human. And when you ask them questions, they are going to respond to you. Even if you are scared, there's how I normally phrase my question when I feel like I'm going to sound like I'm dumb. I'll be like, okay, I have done this, I've done that. However, I'm yet to understand how this thing works. It's showing these people that you are proactive. At least you have tried to do it on your own, but you are not getting the needed results. Now, let them tell you what the result should be.
Sure.
Do you understand the gist? Because
Yes.
I think why most of you are scared is that you don't know how to phrase your question, and you don't want to sound like you are a dumb person that don't deserve the job. But the idea is that if you make your research, if you are not being too independent on people, you should be able to know how to rephrase. I told you guys the first time I worked with Go High Level, that was my first time of hearing about Go High Level. And they asked me, do I know how to use Go High Level? What did I tell them? Of course I do. And when they assign a task to me, there's somebody that is a child is beside you. Please mute yourself. So when they assigned a task to me, and I was to start using Go High Level, I just watch my Go High Level. I don't understand what to do. What did I do? I had to go back to them and send them a screenshot. I told them that I know how to use this part. I know how to use this part, but I don't know how to do this one. And what did that person do? The person has to just do a 1 minute video or screen recording of what I'm expected to do. And that was it. Do you understand? Some companies will even dedicate like 1 week to onboard you into their process. But some don't have that time to come and start onboarding you. So if your company are the one that don't have time to onboard you and all that, the idea is that you should ask questions. Don't go and assume and make mistakes. Okay. I've talked about communications, and okay, this another communication again. So I said communication is crucial at every stage of a client's relationship. And one, when you first pitch your services, you need to align your services with their goals and sell the client on how you can help them. I think I've explained all of this one.
Yeah.
Then, I don't think we should talk about this part again. As you prepare a project or contract, you need to clear about project. I've done this now. So another part that I would like to talk about is this one. Even if I don't talk any other one, I would like to discuss this part because you keep making mistake here. So once the engagement begins, engagement means when the client finally employs you, you need to keep the client informed on progress to build trust and ensure that the client is comfortable with the progress or the process. You understand? Let's say you are a web developer and a client contracted you to develop a simple website. Now, as a support person or as an employee, what you're expected to do is that as you are developing the website, you are supposed to be in constant communication with these clients. Okay, like for instance, me, somebody is working on my website now, and when the developer, each time, even yesterday, the developer will always show me a kind of color, and I'll be like, no, this is not the color I told you, and we change it. You understand? It is better you are in constant communication with this person until the project is delivered, rather than you are not communicating with a person until after the project has been delivered. That means if I don't like anything, that means you have to start afresh. You scatter everything and start all over. But if we are in constant communication, at every sprint, that as every part you are developing, you are looping me and I will know what you are doing. If I don't like it, we can easily just change that part and we continue. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's at every point, and again, let's say you are supporting a customer. When you tell this person that, like, okay, let me use myself as an example. When I'm working with a customer and the customer have escalated issue, let's say what the customer needs to do is not something I can do from my own end. I have to escalate it to the bigger guys. Do you understand? What am I expected to do? I'm going to carry this person along. If tomorrow I get a response, I'm going to send a response to him. But if I don't get a response tomorrow, I'm still going to send him a mail. Hi, Equitas, how are you doing today? I just want to let you know that I'm still working on your issues with the account management teams. You understand? So he's not left at the dark, like whether they are working on his case, so he's not even aware. You are supposed to carry them along at every point in time. Tell them what is happening on their concern, how far you have gone, when is the expected result or expected fix. You just have to keep updating them and carry them along. I think customers are happier when they are carried along on the process. Like if I'm working with if I'm a customer have a technical issues, I don't just fix it. I ensure that he's a participatory customer, meaning that at everything I'm doing, I'm trying to do, he's carried along. I'll be like, okay, can you click here? Like, he's not just going to be there watching me. He's going to participate in the whole process of resolving the problem. So that tomorrow, when he have the same issue, he can't just come back to come and start dragging us. He should be able to duplicate what we did yesterday. And customers are more happier when they are carried along. Then we also talk about, as you finish your first project, your communication skills will be vital to extending that relationship. I've talked about this one. Communication during long-term client relationship helps to provide direction for future projects and encourages your client to refer others to you. And this one usually happen, like the way you communicate with your clients tells a lot. I think I've explained, tells a whole lot about you as a person. Like whether you're a social butterfly, whether you are somebody that just wants to be left alone, or whether you are somebody that likes talking, it just tells a lot about you. And if I enjoy talking with you or working with you, I wouldn't want to just leave you like that, right? Even when my own contract ends, because I still want to be in constant communication with you, I can recommend my own person to you. We have seen this happen often and often. Okay, there's a student that they are like, I think the job is career list. Is that career list or career? This is career list or yeast. I have forgotten the name of the job. There are more than 16 of our students working with them. Then towards December, they were like, they are going to close a particular operation, like it's a particular team, section. They want to close a certain section of the company, and that certain section has like 80% of our students who are working with them, and it affected one person. However, because this person is a proactive person, like everybody in the team know her, like if you mention her name, be like, is it not me? What did the company do? The company has to move her to another section so that it will not affect her. Even when every other person is leaving, she didn't go. And the funny thing, the section that even puts her pays like twice what the other section is paying.
Wow.
So wherever you find yourself, you make or you may your own chances. That is how I see it. You are the ones, to some extent, the like I keep telling students, once you get a response from a customer, getting the job or not getting that job is now dependent on you as a person. Because the problem is getting a response. But once you get a response, every other thing that happens, to some extent, depends on you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So communication is, I think I've done this. So now I have to list some sport that we are supposed to, like I said, because communication plays a crucial role at every step of the client journey, it's essential to improve your client communication skills, and I listed 10 ways we can do that successfully. Now, one is establish a human connection. I don't know if you guys remember when I said some company don't want to know that they are using robots to communicate with their customers. Like when you are chatting with somebody, the person wants, I want to have that feeling that I'm talking to a human being, not a robot. You know, when you come to talk to me, I'll be like, how are you? How was the day? Is this the right time to speak with you? I'm not just going straight to the point like, how do I help you? Then you now said, I want a refund. Then I'll now drop a list of ways you can get your refund. No, I want to understand I'm communicating with a human. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you come on chat with me, the first thing you see I'm going to write to you is like, hi Equitas, how are you doing today? Or nice to see you. And when I say nice to see you, and you also say, I'm happy to see you today. And I'm like, okay, how are you doing? And you'll be like, I'm fine. I'm like, okay, if there was an issue before, I can make reference to the issue and I'll ask you, how was it? Or has it been resolved? Or is it still persistent? You know, and from there, we carry on with our communication. But mind you, when you are gisting like this, and nobody all customer want your gist. So as they gist, ensure you understand the kind of customer you are talking with. If it's not someone that wants your gist, pack your gist one side and support the customer. So I said, don't think of your client as a business company. Business is about people and relationship. The more you can connect with your clients personally, the stronger your relationship will be. Creating a shared connection with your client will make you feel understood and appreciated. Understanding who you are working with allows you to put yourself in their shoes and empathize with them. And robots don't empathize with people, right? A robot will not know that you are sad or you are happy or anything is happening.
Happy.
So you don't have to be best of friends. So where this one comes in is like, for instance, I'm working with a team. In my team, we are currently, we are like, let's just say 12 persons or 13 supporting NA, that is North America. Now, in my team, I'm a very approachable person. Like all my team members can always reach out to me at any point. Equitas, how do we do this? How do we fix it? You understand? But that doesn't mean they're my friends. They're not my friends.
Yeah.
I have among my team members, I have like 2 persons that are like my friends. Normally we just share idea, but that doesn't mean that every other members of the team are my enemies. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You can be a nice person, an approachable person through the way you communicate. Nobody is scared of coming to you, but that doesn't mean that they are your friends. Like when I left TechExperts, that is Microsoft, I get to understand there is a difference between somebody being your friend and somebody being your colleagues. These 2 things are different, but people misunderstand the both words. You know, sometimes when you are in the office and there's this set of people that keep laughing with you, coming to your table, you somehow might be carried away and you think that they are your friends.
Yes.
But they are not your friends. They are just your colleagues. Because why I'm saying that some of them are not your friends, that when something happens, you would want them to treat you as a friend, but you will not see that kind of action forthcoming from their own end, and you start feeling bad. But the truth is, you are the one taking them as friend. On their own end, you are just taking
your colleagues.
You understand? So you as a
Yeah.
human, you need to know how to separate these 2 things. Somebody like me, everybody on Facebook can see me as
People to help you,
my friend, or do anything. But in my life, I don't have more than 7 friends that I call my own friend or call me their own friend. But every other person are free to think they're my friends, but inside of me, I know who are my friends. So that is how it is. So now when you're in a company, don't make yourself look like a demigod that nobody can talk to. Everybody should be able to talk to you, but you don't have to be their friends, or they don't have to be your friend. So just tell them. So another one is understand your client's communication channel. So understanding your client's communication channel is It's more like some clients would want to communicate with you via phone calls. Some want to communicate with you via emails. Some want to communicate with you via social media like Twitter, Facebook, what is it called? Like maybe chat, live chat. You understand?
Yeah.
And some also want you to talk to them face to face. Like there are some person that will come to me. I'll be like, do you run physical classes? Sorry, I don't run physical classes. But the truth is that if I'm running like a customer support setting, there should be a way, like you should make so many channels available for your clients in such a way that, okay, like Microsoft have just 2. As for my own line of business, we only have 2, which is either phone calls or email. So, but some customer will be like, okay, I want to be supported via email, while some will be like, I want a phone call. So anyone that the customer will just ensure that you're understanding what they want and you are sticking to their own choice method. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Now we'll talk about schedule a consistent communication. Now, how to schedule consistent communication? We talked about calendar, how you can schedule your calendar, schedule your task. Then we also talk about when you're working with your customers and you promise that I'm going to give you a call back tomorrow. Please do not forget to give them a call back tomorrow. If anything else comes up, try to let them know that something came up. Try to let them know that something came up and you couldn't keep up with the communication. It could be just via email. It could just be, but ensure that if you promise to call somebody that you are calling them, is another one of creating rapport and trust. You understand? And also, you both of them value their time. Just like me, recently, there are some things that I'll be doing, like somebody yesterday. I remember talking to my girlfriend yesterday and she was telling me, when will you start making your hair? And I was not calculating, if I go now to go and make my hair, I will not sit down for 7 hours. Then if they pay me $10 per hour, how much will I make in that 7 hours? That is it. That is how it's something I do like unconsciously. Because even yesterday, I was 2 days ago, I was with a customer, an angry customer. I wish I can show you guys this chat, but I don't have access now. So I was with an angry customer. The angry customer was like, your platform is messy. And I had to calm him down, like, oh, I understand how you feel. We are working to do this. And I said, the way the man called my name, that was when I knew that there's nothing Equitos can do again. I said, Equi, everything is messed up. That was how he just said it. And when he said that said that on the last email, I have to thank my manager. Please, what else do I say? Because I don't know anything again. I go talk. I've spoken all the English in my mouth, done everything I do. Another of my colleague has also worked with him before, and the man had to mention my name and say, Equi, everything is messed up. So I don't know what else again to do. But when we now talk further, he now said that all the time he has been, that we need to get a bunch of product support, because I told him that our product support team are working to find a fix for him. He now said that my other colleague told him the same thing, that what he's advising us to do is that we should get a bunch of product support team, and he charges $350 per hour. That all the time we are wasting him, or we are wasting like all his time that we are wasting, that his pay is like $350 per hour or more. I was like, with me, I was like, so somebody ends up to that, like just per hour. So you're making $350 per hour. So that is.
We have it's fluctuating. Sorry.
I think it's your network because I can hear her clearly.
Yeah, I can hear her very clearly from here.
And when you are talking, your own voice is fluctuating.
Exactly. It's his network.
So that is that. But people when you tell them that you are going to call them tomorrow, bet me they are expecting your call tomorrow. And if you don't call them tomorrow, some of them, depending the support process in your company, we take that against you. I remember when we were in Microsoft, I remember one star, one of my friend got. And what cost 1 star? the customer did not just give 1 star. He also dropped a comment that the person promised to give him a call back at so time, but there was no call back, and he was waiting because he has to postpone other stuff that he needed to do. Do you understand?
Yeah.
They value their time a lot. So when you tell them, even if something comes up, just a quick reminder or a quick update is enough. So be consistent with your communications and schedules. Then another one is respect your client's time. I think I already said that already. Show up when you are expected to show up. If a client call, answer if it's possible, rather than just calling them back later. If a client emails you a question, it is vital to respond to it quickly. If you cannot fully respond, you know that initial response I talked about, like, I've received your question and I'll get back to you shortly, is enough. They just want what? Acknowledgement. Once they get the acknowledgement, it's perfectly okay. You cannot take your time to make your researches and to try to do all that stuff you want to do and send them a resolution. But the most important thing is that there is an acknowledgement. And some companies, to show you how important acknowledgement is, some companies have some macros or some automated responses, meaning that once a customer send a message, the automated response will just respond to that first initial response. Then the customer support person will not take their time to find a resolution. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So another one is be transparent. So when you're working with customer, you need to be transparent. Is a critical, like, it has to be very, I don't know how to put it, because when we talked about honest, accountable, we are also talking about transparency. So be clear and honest through your relationship makes it easier to build and keep your client. Because if you lie at every point in time, to trust you with the next project is going to be a very difficult thing to do. You understand? And you know one thing, the fact that you are a freelancer is you already have disadvantage. Why? Because if I'm working within the same office or in the same office, I can decide, because we are working together, I can start to come and be checking on you to see what you are doing. Do you understand? But if I'm not seeing you, to start building trust again is kind of very tiring, and I don't know. Not everybody will have the opportunity to come and give you the chance again to start building the trust. Do you understand? So the idea is that you have to be transparent. If there is no light, tell them there is no light. If there is, but don't tell them there is no light, so they don't know what is NEPA. But if your internet is bad, like me, if there is no light and I want to give excuse, I cannot give them excuse with light. I fit tell them, say, it's been raining since 2 days old and my internet is bad, because internet problem is everywhere. Even when I was in Brazil, all of us were struggling to get internet to work. So it's a global anemone, right? So anybody can experience, but internet, NEPA, there's this Oyibo job that they shared one time in our group that we were all laughing, but it wasn't funny. The man made the job post and said he doesn't want people from Nigeria. I don't know what is NEPA. He wrote NEPA. Like the way we write NEPA, that's how he wrote NEPA. So
Wow.
he now said you don't want people from India. There's another thing he talked about India. So from that was the only thing that came to my head. I was like, Nigerian people don't show this man shaggy. For him to come up with I know NEPA, that means they'll be typing NEPA, like using NEPA as an excuse why they are not doing their job or something like that. So people have been mentioning NEPA and NEPA and NEPA for him to be able to write the name correctly like that in capital letter. Something is wrong. So there are some kind of excuses that we cannot give to people because they will not understand what you are going through. Just like we are saying how to put yourself in the shoe of the customer. If I don't understand your shoe, how will I put myself in the shoe? So they don't understand your shoe. On my stay in Brazil, if you one day like this, they do not take lights. So if I start telling somebody in Brazil that we don't have lights, do you think the person will understand what I'm saying?
No.
Person
You
will not
sound as if you are
understand.
making an excuse.
Yeah, just think that
Yeah.
you are being
Honest
irresponsible.
excuses. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is it. But you can tell them that the internet is bad because it's something anybody can experience
Anywhere.
everywhere.
Yes.
So if your client feel like they are in the dark, they may assume the worst. Just like, I don't know if I told you guys about a friend who got 2 jobs and lost the 2 jobs. Did I tell you guys? That I said they were taking 2
Yeah.
screenshots.
You mentioned it.
Yes, I mentioned him. So the other job, the second job was that he did not update them that he doesn't have light or internet. So when I'm supposed to resume work by 12 or 1 p.m. and I don't show up, they sent me messages. I did not reply until around 6 in the evening. Within these 6 hours, maybe is enough for the client to assume anything. Maybe you are dead, or maybe something, you know, or maybe you are not interested in a job or something like that. It's enough, right? So you don't keep the clients in the dark, please. At every point, like me currently, I have my team lead on my WhatsApp. I have my team. We are on Slack. We are on Google Hangout. So if my network fails, that I can't be at work, at least my WhatsApp is on. I can quickly chat her up and say, babe, my internet is bad. I'm trying to find a quick fix. Can someone cover me while at that? And of course, there's nothing I can do. My internet is bad, it's bad. I will not force myself to work at it, but at least somebody can cover you. Don't make them assume that you are at work while you are not at work, and the customer will be suffering, and it's also going to affect the team KPI.
That's fraud. Fraud.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another one is use a collaboration tools. Using a collaboration tools is like we have Slack, we have Microsoft Teams, we have ClickUp, we have so many collaboration tools, CRM tools that we can use to collaborate with customers, with our team members, to make everybody, to keep everybody at deck. Like nobody is going to be left behind. You are going to communicate with your customers about their job. You are going to be communicating with your team members about your experiences or anything. So everybody just, or you can monitor feedback, monitor projects, you know, like if we in the DevOps, sometimes we do what we call sprint. Sprint is like we have so many jobs we are supposed to do to deploy, and we are going to break this deployment into small pieces. Do you understand? Now they will just give me one part to Equitas. You should find a way to tie this branch together. So that person should find a way to deploy this. It could just be a PHP form, you know. And when you are done with your own sprint, you write on Jira. Like they use Jira. There's another software collaboration tools we call Jira. They use Jira to assign these tasks to us. And when you are done, you can, everybody, they will now tie the whole process together and deploy it as a whole. Do you understand? So these are like collaboration. Jira is another collaboration tools that teams use to work together. Then we talk about setting expectation and boundary. Now, just like the way we Nigeria like to use people, Oyibo people too, they use people. And if you don't set your boundary or expectation right, the person will be happy to use you. So what do we mean by setting expectations and boundary? What we mean by expectation and boundary is that if I want to work on a case, I'm going to set a scope, like set a scope. Scope is like, okay, let's say you are having a problem with creating Upwork accounts, and and Equitas is working for Upwork support. Now you reach out to me with, I'm unable to create Upwork account, and I want to set a scope. This is what my scope is going to look like. Hi, Equitas. I understand that you're unable to create Upwork account. So as soon as you confirm that your Upwork account has been created successfully, we are going to mark this ticket as resolved and ready to be closed. Do you understand what I just said?
Yeah.
I'm trying to set a scope and boundary, meaning the person said that the problem when they get, we say it cannot create Upwork accounts. And now I told the customer that I understand that he cannot create Upwork account, and as soon as I help him or her to create Upwork account, we are going to close the tickets because we don't resolve them, Abi. Now, if the customer comes back and tell me that I have created Upwork account though, but I want to write readiness test, is readiness test within my scope? No.
No.
The customer have to go and create another ticket for readiness test. I don't know if you guys are understanding my point.
Yeah,
I can understand your point.
The scope is setting a scope. Scope is like what you can do. Boundaries that the other person will not go outside your scope to go and do, like, oh, you want to create Upwork account. We don't create Upwork accounts. Now don't come back again. No. How do I create another, maybe other profile on my Upwork account? Okay, if you are a nice person and you want to go above and beyond, you can help. But if it's something that you think that it is not within your scope, or it is going to like be cumbersome for you to start, then what do? You politely tell the person to create another support ticket while you help them to mitigate it. Like help them to ensure that somebody is taking care of it and it is resolved. Do you understand?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. That way the customer will be happy. And you make it like how I used to sound there. Sorry. How I used to sound in this case is that I was sound in such a way that you yourself, you see that, this girl is so nice. She's even helping me to talk to the people that will do this job, so it will be fast. Do you understand? You sound this, make it sound like I have done my own job, which is I resolved your concern about creating Upwork account. Now we are sending it to another team, but I'm going to work with the team to ensure that they give you a professional treatment, they resolve your concern, and I'm going to update you. That way, or that you update, update. So that one is no longer your business. The team that will handle it will handle it.
Yes.
But the idea is that the customer will not be upset and give you 1 star for not following through. Now, we talk about set agenda and send a recap. If you're working, let's say, like me, sometimes I call customers on the phone and we resolve their concerns on the phone. Or when I say phone, is on Zoom or maybe Google Meet. Now, but what I use most of the time is Zoom. Now, when you're on Zoom call with customer, maybe you are going to record it. So the idea is that when you book an appointment with a customer, you're going to send an agenda. Set an agenda. That agenda means when a customer is coming to a meeting, there's a problem that made him to book that meeting. He did not just book the meeting to come and start seeing your fine face or to start gisting with you. There is a concern that made him to book the meeting in the first place. So now, when you get that meeting booking, you are going to send a kind of agenda to prepare the person's mind on what you guys are going to talk about during the meeting. So if the person send and if the person book an appointment with me and on the appointment booking, maybe you say something, I don't know how to do this, then I'm going to list all the things we are going to discuss during the meeting and send it to him as an agenda. On the day of the meeting, I'm also going to record the meeting, and after recording, after the end of the class, I'm going to send the recorded video to the client as a recap. That way, at his own convenience, just like the way I used to send to you guys, at his own convenience, he can watch the recap. And even if there is a need to train other members of his team, I also do trainings, like training people how to use our platforms and all of that. So if I train one person in the whole team, we mark one training as one, and the person have, like, let's say 6 training all joined together. So if the person needs to bring another person tomorrow, am I supposed to go back and start afresh? No. So I'm going to provide you a replay of yesterday's video so that you can use it to coach your team member, and your team member can now join us on the subsequent meetings.
Classes,
You understand?
Simple.
So that is how we do it. So they say, once the meeting is over, send the client a recap of your discussion. A meeting recap creates a record that can be referred to later to see what was covered, what everyone is accountable for, and any upcoming to-dos. Then we also have ask question as needed. I think I've said this over time and over again. Don't be shy about asking questions. Ask questions. It is better that you ask questions and be corrected than you make mistake and the person will now start feeling bad. Because if you are feeling that somebody is going to call you dumb by asking questions, what do you think the person will call you when you made the major mistake?
Dummy.
Oh, God.
But that is what it is. So it's better to make mistakes. It's better to ask questions.
Ask a dummy question than to make
mistakes, because there's a mistake you make. Even if they say they will not pay you for 1 year, it's not enough to cover for the damages the mistake might have caused. So the idea is ask as many questions as possible. That is why sometimes when some of you come to my DM to ask me a question, I would rather tell you, please, can you ask the client this question? Because I don't want to say what is on my own mind, and that is not what is on your client's mind. Remember, you cannot really tell what someone wants until I like when I'm dealing with people, I have to ask so that even if anything goes wrong at any point and somebody comes back to the conversation to review what we have done, the blame will not be on my own end.
Yeah.
You understand? So for instance, yes. I'm working with a customer, the customer said, they need this account. Before you hear me, they need that account. You will see where I will be asked, are you sure you want to need this account, or this is what you wouldn't want to do? The person will say yes, and I will rephrase it again, so that if at any point he comes back to say, I did not want my account deleted anymore, and they don't delete accounts, anybody will go see where you ask them, are you sure that is exactly what you want to achieve? Do you get that? Then yes. ask for feedback. This is where Nigerians, they like them at all. We don't like feedback. We don't like honest feedback. There's what we call NPS. My company does NPS. We are going to start doing it again for the next quarter of the year. They call it Net Promoter Score. So this Net Promoter Score is more like if maybe now I'll ask you guys, if I wanted to rate Digital Week from 1 to 10, how well you are going to recommend it for your family, for your enemies, for your friends? How are you going to rate it? If you rate from 7, 8 to, okay, let's say if you rate from 8, 9, and 10, that means on the high side, you are going to recommend it. Do you understand? That means like you are likely to recommend the community. But if you rate 1 to 4, 5, 6, it's more like there's something that we are not doing well that's upsetting you, that you want us to do better. Now, this is how we do it. When you send your score, once you give the feedback, we are going to get a response. Do you understand? We are going to get a response, and once we get the response and your score, you scored us like 9, 10, you'll be like, okay, thank you for your response, and we are happy to do that, and that was it. But if you give us like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, be like, okay, Jide, we got your response. However, can you tell us where you think we should do better? You understand?
Okay, that's good.
So,
yes.
So the person can now write, it's not going to be a kind of email communication. So I'm going to send you an email. Where do you think we are lagging behind? We can do better, or we can have a quick fix. Then the person can now tell us where he thinks that we are not doing so well, or tell us where we are doing so well. And however, there's a part that we are currently neglecting, and this is what he thinks we should do. Do you understand?
Yes.
So that is how, but in Nigeria, such things doesn't exist, because if somebody rates you from 5 to 1, the person is going to be a hater and a village people who doesn't want you to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand the gist? So
yeah.
we don't like people giving us all this. Like I have a lot of people on Facebook I buy stuff from, and sometimes if I want to give feedback, I'll first of all ask them, do you want me to give you honest feedback? And they will tell me yes. Then if they tell me yes, then I'll go ahead to give them honest feedback. But if they tell me no, I know they give at all. I would rather give you my honest feedback or not give at all. Do you understand? Why?
Yes.
Why? The truth is that we need negative feedback as much as we need positive feedback, because if everybody start giving you only positive, then how do you rebrand? How do you grow? Or
Negative feedback makes us improve.
Exactly. When you get negative feedback, then you know where you are lagging behind and what to do next. But if you keep everybody keep liking you, wow, you look so beautiful, you will see that the day you fuck up, that is when they will tell you that your product is trash. And it will be net for you to remedy it, because everybody they drag you already. Do you understand my point? But if somebody,
truth is an offense.
Exactly, because the person don't want to be on your bad record. That is why they want to tell you your product is the most beautiful product I ever seen. But the truth is that behind it, they are talking so many trash about your product. So now make yourself available for both negative and accept, like, the truth is that if you guys, some of you were in my class, the first class we had, you know that we have grown so much, like so much. Like sometimes I think I shared this in your group before. There was a time, I think this time last year, when students get like interview invites, they celebrate and like saying our job now we get. Just ordinary interview. And we see, if you see how excited we are about interviewing, but currently we are, if you tell me say get interview, but I wish you luck and I wait your offer letter. You understand this? So so I'm just trying to tell you, you grow sometimes. If you watch the first video, you notice that there were lots of noise. I was still trying to figure out what to do with the noise. Like so many people currently, I can easily mute everybody. You understand? So we keep, in as much as I understand that the truth is that in Nigeria some of us are mean, really mean, that even when we want to tell somebody something about our product, the way we say it, we say we're gonna say now village people are really talking through you. But as a business person, you don't dictate how people take your products, you don't dictate how people react to it, but you just have to accept it and find a way to improve. Because there's some things that I see on Facebook sometimes and I think, like, they say I'm selling human hair, and out of the human hair I'm selling, let's say 20 people bought like the same human hair, and they gave a serious, and 18 give positive review. Then out of the 20, 2 people now come back with negative review. Instead of you to acknowledge their review and tell them maybe you do better next time, you will now screenshot their negative review and make another post on your wall and tag the other 18 people that have good things to say about your product, and allow them to attack the other 2 people. That is like, when I see those kind of posts, it makes me feel terrible. Why? Because I feel no matter whatever a customer do, that is how I was taught anyways. No matter what, a customer is still a customer.
You are a professional.
A customer is still a customer, and you don't need to bring other people to. And the truth is that 18 people may not necessarily, they may not be giving you like an honest feedback, but because they want to be among the people that you keep calling, or the people that in your book, good or record book or whatever, they would rather tell you that your product is good. Like, I've had a situation whereby a friend of mine, she makes cream, and one of our other friend is very dark, like she's dark skin, and each time she use, and my sister is also dark skin, so whenever our friend make her product and give to my other friend, her skin will start having all this discoloration. Then my sister that also uses her cream doesn't have any reaction. You understand? But when she complained to our friend has to, because she's also into customer service, she has to take a look and okay, fine, maybe I have to make researches to know the product that is reacting on your skin, and let's see how to fix it. And from the whole process, a new product was born. Now she can sell to new persons, those that have sensitive skin and those that doesn't have sensitive skin. You understand? So it's not everything that is all about village people or haters. Even if they are haters, if 80% are good with your product and 20% are not good, or you are doing well, extremely overwhelmed safe. Because if it's jollof rice, not everybody like her. Even Jesus, if everybody likes Jesus, maybe he couldn't have died. So, and you are not Jesus, and you are not jollof rice. So definitely everybody will not like what you do, or your products will can never be 100%, no matter how much you try. But the idea is that let it be that at least some persons will come to them that you are doing well or you are trying your best. So that is about feedback. So as a customer support person, make yourself available for feedback, because they come and sometimes it will come in such a way that it will be as if you are sitting on a fire. All right. Another one is tools needed. We have talked about these tools already. Sky for Business, Snack, and all of that. So instead of doing all this again, go high level. I think I added a link at your own convenience. You can also go through all of these. And I added these courses, but these courses I've already shared it with you guys. That is the HubSpot courses and all of that. So going forward, we have to create an Azure account. I don't like jollof rice. Yes.
Hands in the air.
My hand is on the air. I don't like jollof rice.
Me, I like them all.
So it makes my face. It makes my face big in the morning. Not like I don't like it, but it makes my face look somehow. If I eat it in the night, it makes my face look somehow. And my father don't like rice. My father can eat swallow morning, afternoon, every day. 1 year, pounded yam. He can eat only pounded yam like that. If he eats rice, he said the rice will turn to water in his stomach in the night. So you can take your time, go through this now. So if you have your laptop ready, I want somebody to have, and your internet is amazing, and you have updated CV, kindly tell me. Chat me. There's a private chat. You know, when you are chatting, there's a place to change it to the person you want to talk to. So you can chat me directly. Or if you are one of the co-admin, just tell me.
Hello, Ekwi. Ekwi. Yes, this is an issue I'm having before we get to that. My system, the RAM is 8 gig and the bit is 64. One of the courses I'm doing, what is it called, professional courses, and using the visual machine on the course to create a folder. The visual machine is not seeing my system. Even when I put my computer name, it's not seeing it. It's not accepting it. I don't know what's wrong.
The virtual machine is not seeing your system. I don't understand. The quick lab.
Hello, yes.
It's not seeing.
It's not accepting it.
You know, when you want to download some stuff, they'll ask you for 32 bits or 64, right?
Yes.
If you want,
but they didn't ask me for this one. This one is 64 bits.
64 bits.
Yes.
And there is no way you can downgrade it.
Downgrade. Okay, let's see if we can do that.
Like, no, you know, when you want to do the quick lab, there are some things that normally they are 64, but they also have the 32 version of it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And there's another thing I'm yet to hear you people talk about. When you are taking a Coursera course, there's a community that is created. You are supposed to join the community and ask some of your questions there. Because once you ask the questions there, somebody is always there to support you, to answer your questions. I'm not sure if some of you are using it.
Well, I've been communicating on that community, but I've not been using it to ask questions.
That is why it is there. It's not there for you to be gisting. It's there for you to ask questions. When I was doing my own text, or when I was taking that course, that was like 3-4 years ago. That community was like a home. In the night like this, I'll come there, drop all my questions. Before morning, I'll get a response in my email for all my questions.
Okay.
So if you have any concern, because that is Quick Lab, I may not understand how their own Quick Lab is set up or what works for them. Do you understand? But if you ask your question in the community, they are going to respond to you, apparently.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So going forward, Cynthia said she have a laptop, and her laptop, she have internet, and she have updated CV. Abby?
I don't know this one.
Cynthia, unmute yourself. Let's see what you can do. Cynthia Adimungwere. Cynthia Adimungwere.
Are you still there?
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, Chinwe, you have to read through all the documents before you pass it. Yes, read it through. So, Cynthia, are you ready?
Not yet.
So, can we use someone else?
Okay.
Eh? He said okay. He said okay. Omo, I like you. You don't like stress. Please, somebody saying I'm ready. You are ready, and I'm seeing that you are ready from iPhone. Please, I can't create with an iPhone. I have to do it. We don't have plenty time. I need someone that have a laptop and you'll have your CV on your laptop so that we can do that.
Oh, God.
iPhone. We have plenty iPhone here. Please, can this person, if you know you're the one talking to me, change your name. Click on your this thing and change your name to your name so that we have plenty iPhone here.
Jesus.
Please, please, Jesus, sin us. So mute yourself. So wait, so all my admins, none of you is ready. Like none of you have your laptop and all of that ready.
My laptop is off now.
I have laptop but no CV.
I've already created an Upwork account.
So somebody said, Adobe said I'm very ready. Check Nkem. Who is Nkem? Ekwi, please, can you give us a form? I have my check. Somebody saying Adobe, I should check Nkem. Let me start Nkem then.
Leah is saying, I don't know, is Leah saying he has laptop?
Leah.
Yeah, she just typed.
Do you have do you have a CV, a ready CV, like CV that is ready? You know, it's not like we can't do this because we don't have time to come and start helping somebody to start all over. Somebody will ask. Okorie, let me do Okorie. Oh yeah, Okere Chidi, unmute yourself.
I'm ready, ma'am.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'll be good morning.
Good afternoon.
So, can you share your screen?
Okay.
But you have to talk louder.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry.
No, ma'am.
I see my screen.
No,
have you started sharing? We can't see your screen. No. Are you guys seeing his screen?
No.
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 Did you please share? Okay,
yes,
yeah. Okay, it's coming up.
It has come. Yeah.
So you have never graded Upwork before, Abi?
I have.
Or more.
Which kind?
So what are we now doing with you?
So
What?
Remove it.
Eh?
My owner,
Eh?
I created profile. Upwork before now. So I did it. I created profile, one profile. Then, but I actually need somebody to review it before me do anything.
Jesus Christ. Please, this is not what you want to do. Let's create for somebody, then you follow the review process.
Okay.
We need somebody that have not created. So Nkem, we are falling back to Nkem now. But I have plenty in Nkem here, so I don't know the Nkem that. Okay. Nkem, can you talk? You join with 2 devices. How?
Maybe phone and laptop.
Can you unmute yourself? Can you stop sharing?
Okay.
Nkem is not unmuting herself. So let me take back my permission. So they said Timidayo. Timidayo, Abi Timitayo. Oh yeah, unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Timitayo.
Somebody say, please, let's start with people without CV so we can learn. So I have to start creating CV for you here. Is that what you want to do? The thing is that you can manually do this thing, but we need someone with CV so that we don't spend much time creating CV from like using manually inputting some stuff. But on your own end, you can take your time, type whatever I want to type. You have the time, but this is a class. So, I can't remember the person.
Timitayo.
Timitayo, can you share your screen?
Yeah, I can.
If you want to create a CV and you still don't know how to create a CV, please, you people should better join that CV and LinkedIn class. Some of you are still sending me LinkedIn invite and nothing is on your LinkedIn. You cannot even put title on your LinkedIn. Please join that class so that you know that you are done with everything, that nothing is pending on your own end. You have done what you are supposed to do.
Sorry, please. I want to talk about that class because the last time you were talking about it, I was out of the class then, but I've not watched the video again. What do I do to join the class and when is it starting?
They have not fixed the date for the class. They fixed the date. I add the guy when we are done registering so that we don't keep waiting and wasting time. So once the group we are done, I feel like we have gotten the needed number, then I'll add the trainer to the group. The pay is 5K if you want to join the class, but if you want to do it on your own, you pay him 10K. So that is how it's done.
If you join the class, it's 5K. To do it on your own is 10K.
Yes, with him, yes.
What is the advantage and the disadvantage there?
I don't know. For me, if you are doing with the class, you are going to get the recording, whether you are around or you are not around. If you are doing it alone, maybe he will just tell you what to do. And that is all. But one thing about the class own is that you have access to him in the group, and any form of support you need from our other students, you still get it from them. But from him, any two ways of now they do, I'm not in loop. So I don't know if he responds to you. I don't know. If he does not respond to you, I don't know. But in the group, I'm in the group. So if he doesn't respond to you, I'll tag him myself.
Okay. So the group is better then?
Yeah. For some people. But if you are somebody that likes somebody to do it for you, like why the student choose the group in the first place is that they want to learn. Because in this field, you may have to be updating your CV on different job. Do you understand? But if you are going to him, it's more like he's going to do a CV for you for just one job. He's not teaching you what to do.
Okay.
Do you get it now?
Yeah.
So
I understand.
are you logging in or are we creating?
We are creating.
Oh yeah, now start. I'm seeing login.
I'm logging in.
Do you have an account before?
No.
Okay, yeah, I start. Add your name.
Sorry, can't the person just do sign up to with his Google account?
No, you can.
You can, but sometimes it causes confusion.
Well, let's just follow the due process. Let everybody be aware.
So follow this one so that you know what you are doing.
Okay.
Calm down. Yeah. Yeah. Great. They say the email is already in use. Have you used this email before?
I don't think.
Obviously,
Let me
you created
use
an
another
Upwork
email.
Later, maybe she has
account.
do with continue with. Maybe she has tried to create with continue with Google. Let her continue with that.
I'll use another email.
Can you just try continue with Google? People
But
are already
have you-
familiar
Use
with
that.
it.
Have you used this? Have you tried to log into Upwork before?
Yeah, probably. But I have another email I can use.
If you use
Your
another
profile
email
will
and
still appear.
you have another profile, they may block two of them.
They will ban it.
Let her continue with Google.
So
We need someone who hasn't.
we need
opened-
somebody that have never opened what is it called? An Upwork account before.
At all.
So let's
think
just continue with Google first. Let's see.
Yeah.
So continue.
It's already in use.
It's already in use.
I want to log in. Click the NSC. So put the email ID. This one is giving us the email already.
You have to get somebody else.
Let's see now. Let's see the chat. Let's see. They are verifying. Let's just see. So thank you for applying to join. Unfortunately, we will not be able to accept your application. So they did not accept your application.
Okay.
So, and you know, so why did you not?
No, I've not used it in a long while.
Oh yeah, now go back. So go back. They did not even approve her application. So go back and use a different email. Let's see then.
Okay.
You say you have a CV, Abby?
Yes.
Okay. So go back. No, go back. Go back. Click on this profile, log out. So sign up. Freelancer. A different email ID.
Okay. This is the most difficult part of this class because I'll be talking and talking and talking. So guys, as you are, let me be reading your question. All the co-hosts have my data is
so
going.
Equi. It's not as if Upwork is strict with you maintaining just one account. You can, but they should not be able to trace it, right?
They should not be able to do it.
Like they should not be able to link one with another. Is that the whole stuff?
You are not supposed to have two accounts. Why I'm telling him to do because this one was rejected.
Oh, okay. If it is rejected, you can.
Wait, so this they say the same email has. Are you sure I have not checked all this email before?
I've not. I don't know. I don't have Upwork. Let me
not,
try to.
You say you don't know. That's the problem. I'm feeling that you have tested all this email.
Wait, I'm
Okay, she's back. She said she's back. That you didn't unmute her. That's why she couldn't.
Who is the person?
Incame. She's talking in the chat. She said you didn't unmute her. That's why she couldn't respond to you.
Okay, I think this account was one I was just creating now. Maybe that's why it's not going.
It's the one you are creating now.
Yes.
Please, can we use somebody that we have to start? So
Yes,
that you follow the person's process and do your own now.
I think there was one Chinyere that said she was ready.
Incame said she's ready.
Let's go with Incame as well.
I have a question, please, Equi.
Oh yeah.
If you have two Upwork accounts, how can you delete one? Like You want to?
You cannot even have two.
How can you have two?
Yeah.
It's a matter of time.
Different email.
If it's a matter of time, they will link the two IP address and they will block the two of them. So, but if you want to do that, you can delete one by deactivating. Click on your profile, you see the option to deactivate, so you can deactivate one. So I'm trying to. Okay, Nkem. I'm fine. Why is Nkem? Nkem. Okay. I'm Nkem. I don't know. Nkem have two devices here. Which one am I unmuting? Am I making a co-admin?
Nkem should signify in the chat.
Okay, I omitted her. Nkem Oya.
Oh no.
Let me make the two devices. Oya, you can omit yourself.
Yeah.
We can't do with two. You have two devices. Exit your phone and join with only your laptop. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. So now you can share your screen.
Okay.
Viva Ituma. The show is just Abby.
Yeah, I've done to an extent.
Can you share your screen?
I just did.
You are yet to see it, Abby.
Yeah,
Reading.
You can see it, yes.
Okay. Let me read it.
Yeah.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
It's up now. It's up.
Okay.
So you can start.
I just created. I was following through what you were doing.
Okay, just click. Just start from answering the question. A few quick questions first. You have then.
Okay.
Have you? Let's say this. Let us know how much to give you along the way. We want to share. Okay. Including potential clients. So I've tried. Just new. Click that one.
It's new to me, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Then to make money on the site, to earn main income, anyone you feel comfortable, you pick.
Okay, I just pick to make the main income.
Yeah. So now let me can you scroll up a bit? I'm not reading what is on your screen.
Okay, let me do that. Can you see that?
I like to find opportunities myself. I like to package up my work for clients. Pick the first one.
The first one, okay.
Then
done.
Yeah.
Hold on. She has to scroll down.
No, you have to scroll down and see create profile.
The next create profile.
Yeah. Then upload a resume. No, wait first. So some of you that if your LinkedIn account is well arranged, you can just import the details from your you can just import from your LinkedIn, because your LinkedIn, some of your LinkedIn is like a detailed CV already. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Somebody's asking if there's going to hold another CV. It's held every month.
Already, but I just want to remove my email address.
No, just leave it. No, that is not part of what we are doing. Just leave it there.
Okay, I should just, okay.
Yeah, the only thing we are going to is going to populate is your work history. How many work history do you have?
Got a couple of them.
Okay, so just go and upload. So go and share your screen and see. So the LinkedIn revamp class happens every month. Like this one you guys are joining is for March students. So maybe next one is going to be for you guys. But why I always tell the new students, those that are interested or ready to join, so that you know that you are done. Everything is ready for you. If your client asks you to see your LinkedIn page or your LinkedIn is up and doing, because sometimes if your job has to do with sales or telemarketing, sometimes they want to know that your LinkedIn profile is good enough for people to follow or to use it to generate leads. Or you can film manually if you know you have the time to start manually like adding information on your work history and all of that, but that will most of the time take time, so you can do it manually.
So
Okay.
then if you have a resume, then you can use your CV. So you can add your CV.
So I should just upload my resume.
Yes.
I should choose the file from my desktop.
Yeah. I will share my LinkedIn page later. Somebody asking for my LinkedIn name. Continue.
Okay, I can continue.
Yes. So these are the things you have been doing, Abby. But this is like some of your, Abby?
Yes.
So
yes.
just click on next, add your experience. It's going to populate from your CV.
Okay.
Let's see. Now click on that pencil.
The first one.
Yes, the first
Data
one.
entry.
No, yes.
Okay.
Click on the pencil
Okay.
on the top. Yes.
Okay, so edit. Okay.
Yeah. So add the title of the job.
Okay, let me see.
Don't close it now. The title is data entry officer. That is the title. Then the company is your company name, data entry officer. No.
The title, data
entry. Why are you writing in caps?
Okay, I should change it.
Just start your first alphabet with first one with capital, normal.
Okay.
Then your company name.
That was a project actually. That was a project.
So put project as the name now, if that is your or personal project or anything. Just put a name there.
Okay.
It could be personal project.
Okay.
Then
location.
And is it Lagos, like that? Country, go to country, type Nigeria. So type Nigeria. Pick. Scroll down. Okay. Do you currently work there? No.
No.
Scroll down. So add the date, add the end date. When did you start?
Okay.
If your start date is correct, then put your end date and order.
January to but I can still
you can edit it later. You can come back and
later. Let's just use this.
Yeah, but we cannot move forward without you adding or stuff on those red mark. So you have to add then the year. But if you are not sure, then you can always go back and edit. Yes.
Okay.
Scroll
this
down.
thing she's doing now, what is it for? Is it
work history? It's work history, and it's also adding to her profile completion. So these are like different steps. So if, for instance, now if you have up to 5 work history, there's every possibility that after creating your account, your profile will be 100%. I mean, why are we here? Why are we here instead of where we are supposed to be?
Okay.
So click on
save. And continue.
Yeah, save account. Then go back again. Scroll to the left, like scroll the bar to the other ones.
Okay.
Scroll to your bar. Scroll your bar. Yeah, go to Sonesi. That red one. Click on the pencil. No, leave that one. That one is okay. The red one. The red one. Click on the pencil.
I'm coming. Let me scroll to it proper.
I have a question,
I'm seeing, okay. Okay, it's okay. Click on the pencil. I'm listening to your question.
Okay. If one has worked in a company, but has worked under different roles, different position, how do you now include it on this?
This is like your CV, or this is like your past work experience. It has nothing to do with whatever I want to do on Upwork. You're just building your profile. Then when it's time for us to pick what she wants to do, she will not pick what she wants to do. This is like the past place she have worked. And we are using it to build up your profile so that your profile could be 100%. Do you understand?
Okay.
Save. Then scroll to the end. Let's see if there's another one. Omo, you self don't overwork. Hey! Before I enter university, don't they work? Hey! Oh yeah, I did this one.
Yeah, I did this. Okay.
Yes. You said never leave Lagos.
Why is she editing now?
Because
Work experience.
Because there are some part of this thing that is missing. Like you can see there's no
Lagos
month,
is a small letter.
there's no
Lagos is small
month,
letter.
there is no year. So these are the things missing. You can change your Lagos to capital letter.
Okay.
If we ask the question, did they generate all this experience from her CV?
This is her CV that we're editing like this. Put here. But you can manually type all these things. Do you get? Like while we are using her CV, you can notice that instead of us to manually start typing all this thing, we are only editing. So imagine if you have to type all this thing manually in this class. That is like 3 hours added. That's why I said I need someone that have a CV that you can. These are the things that you can manually do on your own without a CV.
So sorry, Ekwi. Does it mean that if I upload my CV, this place will help me to edit it?
No, you are editing it. If your CV, you notice that it's not all the work history we are editing. Some are correct. Some uploaded with the dates, the location and everything. But some parts are missing. So those ones we come up with red errors. Then we have to manually edit it. So if you upload your CV, it's like your CV is going to be imported into the space. Then you edit. Then if there's no need for you to edit, you move on to the next stage. So now add your education.
Okay.
Again, please. Special application for building up the CV.
Add your
education.
You will confirm the gospel.
Someone asked a question. The person said, "What if your CV is not IT related? Can you?"
I have explained this, and I said this. Your CV has nothing to do with what you are applying. Your CV is for you to create a complete profile.
Okay.
This is not select from appropriate degree.
It's not part of it. They need it. They have options. Is it a bachelor degree? Is it like that? So your polytechnic is equivalent to bachelor degree, right? And it's so you come down, start searching for bachelor degree. So you pick.
Oh, the typing is covering me.
What you are typing? Is it? I not seen it from the selection. If whatever you type it,
there's no drop down.
No, when you type,
there's no drop down.
Wait, click, go delete again. When you delete before you after bachelor, it will pick from the ones you see here. Is it?
But it's not going for
that. Is it science or arts?
It's science.
Then just
I just take applied science.
Applied science is different too.
It's different. Go back again.
It's different.
They should be.
Can't you type BSc?
They should be BSc. They should be.
If there is no BSc, can you use Bachelor of Arts instead of using applied science?
But there is BSc there.
Let's type BSc. Let's see what comes up. BSc.
It's not going for
no.
Bachelor of Science only.
Type BSc, not Bachelor. BSc. Type BSc. Let's see.
Type BSc. Let's see.
If someone asked, what if you are not a graduate? Can you keep
look at it, Bachelor of Science.
If you are not a graduate, but you went to secondary school,
can you skip?
But you are not skipping anything. But you went to secondary school. I mean, you know if you go primary school.
The person is still a student.
You just need to just put one school. If you are still a student, and you see they say provision for you to put the degree you are currently getting.
My younger brothers and some other people, most of them are not graduates and they are doing well. Nobody cares about whether you graduate or not on Upwork. What we care is, can you deliver on the job? Your skills. So all these ones where we just they do here is just to make sure that no space is left untouched.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So if now WAEC you get, just put as you get to that degree part, put there's I think they have A level, something like I think A level is WAEC. I don't know. Just look for
O level.
O level. Things that
A level is
that is related to date attendance. Attended.
Okay.
Please, can your clients have access to your profile?
Exactly, that's what I wanted to ask.
Yes. But the profile where you have access to is the one that has to do with Upwork. Where you are going to talk about your job, what you are doing, you'll talk about yourself, talk about the job title you're applying for. That is where they have access.
So this CV is just for Upwork?
Yes, this CV is just like you following the necessary protocols.
Okay.
I say.
I get it.
Put now, just type, okay, let's say I can edit that one. Next language. English, native Baningwa. No. Bilingual, we are bilingual. Yes.
Bilingual.
Then you can add another language. If you are Igbo, you can add Igbo or Yoruba or anything. That way, if they need any Igbo, pick it. Level, bilingual, native. Want to add another one?
Yeah.
Why she don't know Yoruba? When she go university for Yoruba, all her work life now Yoruba. Why she don't know?
Beautiful. Then Hausa.
Hausa? Now you go pack all our way job.
Wait, is it?
It's be Wolo. I bet that one no follow.
You know this your Upwork account to be 150%, so not 100.
You don't get this one, I beg. Move. Then it's
How are you?
Next. So now type. Can you what row? Scrub.
Skills.
Okay, skills. So now pick the skills you think you are good or you want to, like you study computer science, you can start picking the kind of skills you want. Like now, the kind of job you want. Like, is it business management, networking, sales, outbound sales, customers, all of that. Customer support, outbound sales, execs, customer satisfaction. But you can edit all this in later.
Yeah,
so you can just randomly select so that move forward. Then at your own convenience, you can come back and search for it. You can also type on that. You cannot pick more. Pick max 50. Yeah. Then if you can't see what you want, you can type. You can type inside like customer support, sales, pick sales.
Okay.
Sales.
Okay, sales.
I'm seeing sales here now.
Okay, sorry, I have bad sight.
Yes, sorry. Okay. Do outbound sales.
I've seen that. Data collection.
Computing and networking.
You did data. You can do data stuff.
Yeah, I did data collection.
You can customer. You can type inside too if you don't see what you like virtual assistant. If you know you're interested in virtual assistant, you can type virtual assistant inside. You can start typing to search. Type inside where the ones you click. Type
inside.
I typing inside.
Can move forward with this.
He's typing inside. Type virtual assistant. Oh, I say inside.
Okay. Virtual assistant.
That one.
Then you can type any other thing you want. Maybe customer
can go with this.
Customer service.
Customer service is there already.
Troubleshooting.
We can actually go with this.
You can
The
continue.
max is 15.
You can continue later. So write your bio.
Sorry, I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
This customer service, this thing we did on the LinkedIn, we did, for me, I did like 7 courses, which I don't know, is all the 7 courses that make us customer specialists or what?
What makes you customer specialist is not the course you take, it's what you know.
Okay.
Because you can take thousands of courses and some customer will still come to you and you shout on the customer and still end the call. Does that make you a customer support person?
Okay.
So this is more like can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So what you are typing here is something that on a normal day, this is not what you are supposed to leave here alone. This is where you tell a client what you can do, the tools you know, and how you are ready to help them. Like, it's more like you're writing a complete CV or cover. Do you understand? So what I usually advise people is you can write anything here for now because this is class. You cannot think right about like what you want to do. Do you get?
Okay.
But when you are done, I'm going to share, like, let's say you want to go into virtual assistant. I'm going to show you guys what, just remind me when you are done sharing. I will share my own screen to tell you what you are supposed to do. You can go on Upwork, check the top rated people in that your field you want to specialize on. Then when you check the top rated, see how they organize their profile. It could be simple. It may be even shorter than this one, but you just have to see how they organize their profile. Don't copy and paste. Upwork, we know. Just see how they organize their profile and organize your own.
Okay.
You understand? So it's more about organization, not to replicate exactly what they have. Because sometimes some of them when they are lazy, they are not doing anything. Some of them will randomly search to know if anybody have the same thing with them and they will report it to Upwork. I see somebody that did that to somebody. So it's just for you to see. So let's go to the next one. So at your own convenience, you are going to edit this part.
Okay.
Add more things, like more
Hello, sorry. I just want to be clear on what you said. You said on what you want to do, let's say like customer service, you go to Upwork, top rated.
It must be top rated, but the people in that field, like I showed you guys how I was able to search for a lawyer the last class we had at B. I typed lawyer and I selected tenant and typed lawyer and brought almost everybody that have legal or lawyer on their profile. Do you understand? So you can come there and search customer support and you see a lot of profile and you see all what they have on their profile and all of that. So you can use that to check and organize your own, but don't copy what they have.
I understand.
Choose your area of work.
That guy was actually the one that sent me your link.
So now, who? Magnus.
Magnus.
You see my friend.
He said a lot of things about you. So
no, he's my friend. He's my good friend. Because this is where you want to go in, Abby. Then go to next. You see how he's not talking about herself and where she's measuring. Right?
But I have a problem. My own is not really appearing this thing because I made a mistake when I opened my own. So I tried correcting it. Like I mistakenly put a web design and I wanted to correct it, but I'm finding
you can edit. Go to your profile and edit. Everything we are doing here is changeable. So on set your hourly rate, you can add your hourly rate. What do you want to start with? You can start with 7 or 5. But you know, I already told you guys that whatever you add here has nothing to do with what you are going to charge. When you are applying for a job, you bid based on the customer's budgets. Do you understand? So even now that you have $7 now, and the customer now said that his budget is $5, that means you are going to bid $5. But if you have 7 and the customer said that his budget is from 10 to 20, you can bid from 10 and upward.
Do you understand? And this diagram here shows you how Upwork charges occur. When you start newly, they are going to collect 10%, 20%. As your earning keep increasing, they are going to go to 10%, and at some point they are going to be only take 5%. So for those of you that will get a job, because the spirit of greed is in you, you will not tell the person, can we go off Upwork? Or if the person, I shared, there's one I shared recently that the woman has not paid, and as she used her own mouth, tell the person say they come out for Upwork. So I beg me that the one I'm doing outside of work is because the company has been there and a lot of people has been working, and most of them has gone outside of work. And I then suggest, and I told them, I insisted that my first 1 month, you have to pay me on Upwork so that I will collect the one I did first. So if I start the second month and you don't pay me, I can resign and I won't feel bad. You understand?
Yeah.
So don't ever use your mouth to take clients. It's better you get that small way reach you and sleep well in the night than you'll be thinking, will this person pay me? This person will not pay me. And you'll be giving yourself unnecessary sleepless nights. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go to last one.
So okay.
I have a question.
Yeah. So your country is Nigeria, your streets, it will not show, just add.
Okay. Streets.
Ask your question. He's listening.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. Please, the question I want to ask, I work with a logistic and supply chain company. And the essence of my engaging in this lecture is I just want to
get job on that side.
Yes. So, but with what I'm seeing here, now, I've not seen any course or any job that is close
Have you checked
that supply chain.
Because there are plenty. Because
there are plenty.
I'm surprised that you asked this question, because last class, a bit too set ago, somebody asked the same thing about logistics. You know, I said the job plenty for Nigeria. Where?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah,
go to Upwork, go to that search, just put what do you call it? Something chain. What do you call it?
Supply chain.
Supply chain.
Supply chain
on Upwork search, I'm going to show you when I start sharing my screen. Remind me. Supply chain, type supply chain, there over plenty. Somebody is even doing it now in our class.
Okay, because
so add your profile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ekwe, I want to ask a question.
No. Ask your photo. Add your photo.
Okay.
Add your photo.
Okay.
I ask your question.
Yeah, like for me now, I've been doing safety for over 25 years now. So coming here, I don't know.
If you still want to do your safety, great. That's why Upwork made it easy for you. Go scroll up now, check another profile, another picture. Go scroll up. That's why Upwork made it. Don't you have another picture?
One.
That's why Upwork made it easy for you. This thing doesn't look too clear.
It doesn't look too clear.
Yeah, it looks blurred. So Upwork made it easier for you to have 3 profiles. Scroll down. Or you have other 3 profiles. So you can create a profile for the one you know you are doing. Like, okay, I've been into whatever you just mentioned. And you also have other skills. Safety. So your main profile could be about safety. Your other profile could be any other skills you have. Like you have 2 other. And if maybe you have this profile for some weeks and it's not getting you a job or anything, you can still decide to change it. Let's say I've been on as a customer success for 1 month and nobody they even resume me. I can wake up and say, okay, let me just change this my profile to virtual assistant. So you can be changing it maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks. You can change your job title to something else.
Okay.
You understand?
Thank you for that. Yes, thank you.
So you don't remain static. If this one no pay you, one must pay me.
That's true.
But there's something I noticed, sir.
You can change it.
As if you try to edit your this thing is on your contact
What?
I don't know.
Your connect.
Yeah, connect is Bonnie too.
No, you're not Bonnie Connect when you're editing, unless you are changing from offline. Like you can use this picture, but I just hope they may not.
I'll change it later.
Oh yeah, bring that thing down. Bring that zooming down. Bring that zooming down.
Equi. Are there type of pictures you would use and they would not accept your account?
Yes, they need clear picture. It's okay.
What of the ones you take in photo, in all these Photoshop to access Photoshop? Yeah, Photoshop pictures.
That one is still clear now. Is that one okay? That one is clear. The idea is that it should be natural background with clear, like it's very clear.
Okay.
Which one is natural background?
Normal white. Picture now, not white. Natural. It can be your face, can be anything, but natural. Not all those black lighting. You know how they did some pictures now. You yourself know some edit.
Yes.
You cannot use it as a professional something.
Okay.
So now check your profile.
Okay, someone asked that what if you are currently working? Can you state it that you are currently working?
If you are working in so place, why do you need my job?
Okay.
Give your job attention now since you are working. It's not like you are not. It's not everything you are supposed to talk. That's what I'm saying. You get?
Okay, yes.
Because if you are busy working, that means you are going to have divided attention if I give you my job.
Okay.
So go scroll up a bit. Scroll down a bit. So submit your profile, next thing. God, I beg. Your profile. Then go to browse job. Let's see. Nice work. Your profile is ready.
Oh, you can see.
Hallelujah.
I think they have a filter.
They should check 100% already. 90%. So they say complete your profile. So now, do you have any certificate you want to add?
90%. Okay.
None for now. None for now.
Okay, don't have any certificate you want to add. If you add other, these are the things here you can add, and your profile will be 100. So now, come, let's go and edit. Can you close this? Let's link your account. So since you just have 90%, then know if linking your account will give you more percent. Come down. No, click under your profile. Click on your profile picture.
On my profile picture.
Yes.
Okay.
The one up. Okay, just leave it.
One up.
Just leave it. Let's see. Now scroll down. Now, can you click on public view? Can you click on public view?
Okay.
Public view.
Public view. Can you see public view? Close your profile setting.
Okay, I've seen it now.
Click on it. Scroll down. This is what somebody will see.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Scroll. This is just what somebody, like if somebody wants to check your profile, this is the only thing the person is going to see.
Okay.
You understand? So now, can you come to what? Can you come now? I'm not seeing. No, don't do that.
I want to move.
Scroll down. Scroll down a bit. I want us to go to your account. Check. Go up. No, go up. Go up. Go up. Go up. I want us to go to your account settings. Can you click backward? Can you use the arrow key and like, yes. So can you click profile settings?
Profile settings.
Or click on, click on profile settings. So this is where you come to edit your account. Now they will ask you to set your security question. So set here, what is your Like you can change it to any other one you want, like your mother's maiden name or anything. Or if this one is okay. But you shall remember this you are going to answer this question all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
Type now.
Okay.
Who is making the noise? Oh,
I don't know why this guy is making noise.
I hope you remember this name and how you wrote it, Sha. That is my own.
That's my school now.
Okay. I put the password.
Okay.
So now, okay. So now you can see that in case you come one day and your profile visibility is private, this is where you can change it. You come to your profile settings, then scroll down so that be scrolling down. So based on what you choose, are you still within entry level, intermediate, or expert?
Okay.
Intermediate. Choose intermediate. Intermediate for now.
You're never anything.
If you know to know more, you can start with entry. Then come down. Can you see specialized profile here?
Yeah.
For those that are asking me, how do you create another profile? Can you
see?
Okay.
Yes.
Zero. So when you create your account, you come to your account setting, you see add specialized profile. But this specialized profile, if she click on it, she can add. It's more like the way we created one profile. That is which one did you create now?
Yeah.
Which job title do you create now? Data entry, Abi.
Yeah.
Customer service.
Customer service. So you can now come here, you create something like data entry and virtual assistant. That means you have extra more to specialization. Do you understand? But you can do this later. Maybe you know the process.
I'll do it later.
Yeah, you can do it later. But I'm just showing all that in case you are asking how do you do all that. So do you have Twitter accounts?
Not active, no. I don't have.
Can you create Dribbble? Can you click on Dribbble?
Yes.
Yes.
I should click on it.
Yes, so that you can create one and attach it.
Okay.
So you can, is it sign up? Close this, let's see sign up. We're looking for sign up.
Okay.
Can you close this, click on sign up now.
Equi, please, they say you are sounding too far. I should speak into your mic.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my mic went up.
Okay, then the username.
Yeah. So in case you don't have your Twitter, the easiest one you can easily create is Dribbble.
Okay.
Question. If I have a Twitter account that is not related to work, maybe
it has nothing to do with what's your account you're linking. It has nothing to do with whatever I have. It's just more like, when you are opening emails or stuff, they will say they want to verify if you are a real person, or so it's more like linking your other existing social media accounts to what you are doing. Yeah, so it has nothing to do with what you are doing.
It's formality.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So you can go to your email and verify. I think you can add your pictures. No, you can add your location. Why are they asking for this? You can add click to add avatar. Choose image. Click on choose image. Choose image. So you can just choose any avatar. Oh, they're asking for your own picture. Before they used to show avatars, so you choose any avatar.
Get me back here.
So just add any picture. It can be any picture at all. It don't have to be your real picture.
Don't even have any picture.
Just
okay.
Add this one. Add that one. The other one that is not showing you. The other one. Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Scroll down.
Location.
Yeah. Next. So I'm a designer. Look, you just pick anyone. Pick the first one. Or the last one.
Okay, let me just pick the last one. Next.
Then untick the first one. Finish. So now go back. Go back.
Sorry,
Go
I
back.
want to ask a question.
They say verify your dribble. Go to your email to verify this account.
While she's doing that, I want to ask a question.
Okay.
Like for some of us who have gone through some steps when we are opening an account, like I started opening my account this morning. And one of the things you choose, like the one they said you want to do this thing on your own, or you want Upwork to recruit for you and all that. I choose the Upwork to do for me. Can I go back to choose like the first one you choose for this?
Did you read that thing? Did you read it well? Because they ask if you're a recruiter, not if you want Upwork to recruit for you. They ask if you're a recruiter.
The last one is if you want Upwork. Okay, I'll go and what I'm asking is if I can go back from where I am now, because where I am is to upload my CV and all those things.
No, go back. You can
try to go back.
Yeah, try to know if you
all
can.
Right. All right.
No longer paying her school.
Are you done sharing your screen? I think she wants to go and bake. Want to go and what is it called?
Open her email.
Somebody said I should touch. Could you kindly touch me too about using Payoneer? I've explained Payoneer now. Payoneer is just on Upwork. You can either connect your money directly to your local account, to your PayPal account, or your Payoneer. But PayPal don't work normal in Nigeria. And collecting from your local account means you'll be getting it based on bank rates. So if your bank rate is 300, now 300 you go get. Then what do? You open a Payoneer account. After opening a Payoneer account, you open a DOM, dollar account or pounds account. And when you open the account, then when you open the account, you will now attach the account to Payoneer and attach your Payoneer to Upwork. When Upwork send the money to Payoneer, you can now collect the money from Payoneer to your DOM account. When you get job, Upwork will ask you to add your payment method, so you don't need to bother yourself with that now. And I've already showed you guys. You can also Google how to create a Payoneer account. It's easy. Okay, what are we waiting for again? No time, Adrozi.
Mana?
What is she?
Anyway, I think I can share my. I just want her to link her account to I don't know why she's not
to the profile.
It could be NEPA.
No,
she's finding it very difficult to open.
No, she's still online, but she's currently muted. Anyway.
Maybe she's trying to open her email.
I'm done. I've confirmed the table.
Okay, so share your screen now. Why do you have to stop sharing? Share your screen.
Yeah, I shared.
No, go back to the Upwork.
Okay.
Go back to up settings. So I say go back to your Upwork now.
Okay.
Are you not seeing the Upwork window? I'm seeing the Upwork window open. Just click. Anytime I get to this part of the class, here they catch me. Like
So they talk plenty. See, they tire me.
Upwork, listen there.
I'm seeing Upwork window just for you to click on it and open it.
Up.
On the browser, open your Upwork page on your browser.
Oh, I'm trying.
What's
not there? Look at it.
Look at it now. On the up.
See the icon.
See the icon on the up. Now this part now they shame me for my class. Seriously. See Upwork now on your browser window.
It's towards the right.
Oh my, don't tire. Headache don't they worry.
Your mouse no good.
UP.
Don't you know what is your web browser again? Web browser. Then click on the Upwork icon I'm seeing. You are going to another place, and if you move out of this place,
look down right of your screen. Top right
at the top right of your screen.
Icon.
I'm seeing your email icon. Right. I'm seeing Upwork. Can't you see Upwork icon? Click on it. No, click on Upwork. Scroll up. Scroll back.
She complains she has a bad side. She has a bad side. Look at the green icons with UP on them. The green icons.
With UP. By having a bad side doesn't also. You should have a bad side, but she's clicking on other stuff that's smaller than the Upwork icon itself. The Upwork icon is just beside what you open. Check the somebody just underline something.
That is someone do something there.
The Upwork. Sorry.
He has not seen it. So.
Oh, have mercy.
No, not there.
Not there. Scroll.
Like that.
Move left a little bit.
I should scroll to the left.
A little bit. Left a little bit. See where they are drawing things on the screen. Have you seen those green icons? Green icons.
Click on the Upwork icon there.
The green up now.
The green up.
Shebi now understand what we don't do. When she sits, maybe she cannot link her. Somebody don't.
Yeah, click. That's it.
Then click on dribble. Click on dribble. Click on dribble.
Down.
Oh, wow.
Can you go back to the one you just closed now? Yes.
The one I just clicked now.
Then come down, click on dribble. Inside you see dribble. You don't know where you clicked dribble before.
You can calm down now. Calm down. Don't be nervous.
That place that Cynthia draw. Click on dribble. Click on inside that box. Don't go click outside again.
Go back to the icon.
Go to the first Upwork, not this one. The
this
other one.
Dribble. This one.
No, click Upwork. Yes. Come down. Enter inside. Come down. Click dribble. Yes, where your mouse is now. Dribble.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Then you see authorize. No, come down. You see authorize and deny.
Okay.
I'm seeing it already, and I don't even need to scroll down. Just inside the page.
I've seen it. You know what? What is it called? Is blocking it.
Okay, what they are typing.
You remove whatever is blocking it. Now your account has been linked. Go back again. Let's check your percentage now. Can you see that this place is not highlighted?
Yeah.
Just go back. I say go back to the same page. And you know, say you should leave the page you are and come to this part. In fact, it's like you start closing some of this your page. And scroll up here. Scroll up. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Okay. So guys, when you can see we are billing and payments. So at your own convenience, take your time, check your billing and payment, see what's like, just like exploring, see whatever you can see there. Then check for your tax information. But all these ones, you can only add them when you get your first job. I think let's just click on go up again. Yeah. Scroll up. Yeah, find job. Can you just go to click on find work?
Yes.
Click on that first one. Yeah.
So now you can see, congratulations, your account is ready, right? So you have successfully created your account. So scroll down. Can you see that your account is now 100%?
Praise God. Praise God.
Now,
congrats.
Anyway, stop sharing. Let me share my own screen so that I'll finish whatever I want to do here. Because my head just the headache that is
working. Please, Ekwe, how can we deactivate an Upwork account? I forgot. Remember what to say.
That place you are logging out, you can also click on it to know if you can deactivate. If you cannot deactivate it, that means you have to contact Upwork support and tell them that you want to deactivate your account.
Okay.
So I'm just quickly trying to do one or two things. My battery don't tire.
My battery don't go.
Sorry.
I tried linking my hotspot certificate that I have before now. I have like 3 of them. After linking it, I got mail this morning. They said all this has not been linked. I don't know what actually happened.
Now what happened?
I tried linking my hotspot certificate. From hotspot.
I can't hear what you are saying. Your voice is you're going backward. Can you guys see my screen? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I said I tried linking my hotspot certificate yesterday. After linking this one, I got mail that it has not been linked. The Upwork sent me mail that it has not been linked.
They have done what?
That it hasn't been linked. That is not verifiable. I don't know.
That means they cannot verify it now. It's not all certificates that can verify. If they can verify, then you can add other ones. But some of the certificates, some, like you said, it took it long time ago. Some of them have expired. Do you get?
Mine is 2024 to expired.
2024 to expired, and you add the code.
Yes, because I got it on February. Like there are about 2 of them from Hotspot.
Well, let's see if they can verify it now. But it's not all certificates that they can. That's why I keep telling you guys, sometimes it's not all about getting certificates, it's all about what you learn. Because it's what you learn that matters, not the certificate. But Nigeria, we don't like certificates. Exactly. So somebody is talking about is it blockchain or something chain?
Supply chain.
Supply. Look at it here. You can see supply chain management, supply chain. So they just search for supply chain.
My video.
So can you see it here? Can you see supply chain, imports and exports, logistics from China to UK, finance executive? So you just have to region agents on learning and certification. So you just calm down. There is no kind of job you will not get. That is it. There is no kind of job that is 500.
If we please check for safety and fire for me, please.
Can't you search for this yourself?
I've not opened it yet now. I want to see it here. Thank you.
Fire safety is not something like this.
Yes, fire safety.
So you just have to take your time and read through. And some of all these things will also be hidden. You can say this one is US and they pay well. This person has spent like 10K already. Fire safety, manufacturer, supplier for fire. Now you know. So the idea there is you take your time, school, and some of all these are also hidden in virtual assistant, because if your job is a virtual like a virtual assistant under a fire safety something, it's still the same thing you're going to be doing. But some of them, instead of calling fire safety, they just say I'm looking for a virtual assistant. So you can only get the detail when you come down to kind of read through the whole process.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. Yes.
So now I think there's just one more thing I need to show you guys, then we are done. Any other concern can be answered in the group.
Okay.
Queen, somebody asked how to write proposal.
Can you show us a sample? That was what somebody said. Can you show us a sample on the proposal and the cover letter?
We have thought about the things you consider now. Some of you just want Equitas to share samples so that you copy and paste and deny others' job. That is not what we are doing currently.
You can get it on
you can just Google samples and you see it. But the idea is that some of you want copy and paste so that you, instead of you to create your own, you go and copy and paste and you deny other people the job. I said at some point, every time, no need rejection will they get. Why? And they are giving reasons. Copy proposal. I stopped doing it because of us. So now if you go to Google, just say something like Upwork proposal sample. You see it here. For instance, at least if you go for Google, go copy your own. If you go to Google, you can see this one, check level. These are like templates, proposal templates, and all that. At least if you can you see it here? What is going on? This is like, how is everything going? Are you feeling well at the moment? This one's no follow. Can this person mute herself, please? So you can take your time, see, okay, they're showing you bad proposal. These are bad proposal. So bad proposals examples and how to, so you can just go, let me share this link. I think you have a good resources that some of you will benefit from. Oh, I'm having serious headache already.
Sorry.
So you can take your time.
The Lord is your strength.
Take your time, go through this link, and you can see examples of bad proposals and good proposals. But until you get a job, and you're not asking anybody to share their proposal to anybody, because I'm not saying it based on it can help people to, like, for instance, the one you're not using, give an example how you write your proposal and get a job. That is understandable. That is amazing. But what I don't get, or what I don't support, is you sending the proposal you want to apply for a job to somebody in the group. They will copy it and use it and apply for the same job. And sometimes if they face you, or their own, maybe they are more luckier than you, they might even get the job and you'll not get it. You understand?
Yeah.
So, publish on your profile means are you ready to publish? Publish is like go live, like you are ready to submit. Okay, let me use the word submit. Publish is submit, like you are submitting whatever you are done. Okay, are you done writing your profile and everything? Then you can now publish it. That means you are ready to submit it to go live when everybody can now see it, like that. So now going forward, if you want to change your name, let's assume that some of you, after creating your Upwork account, you notice that your identity, like your mode of identification, has your father's name, while your account has your mother's name. So what do? You come here. Remember, contact information, click on this pencil here to edit your name, change your name and all of that. You can also change your email ID if you want. Do you understand? So if you want to add additional accounts and all of that, you can do that. Then you want to change your location. Let's say this one is, I don't know why it's giving me Algeria, but I think Algeria and Nigeria is the same time zone. So even if you put Nigeria, I think after some time, it's also going to change to Algeria. I don't know why. Can you see it? When you click on it, it's Nigeria, but when you submit it, it's not Nigeria. So I don't know why it's like that actually. So you can edit everything. You can, your profile, you can come here and you see your profiles. So you can see here, I told you guys about your other specialized profile. I can see I have two. So when you're applying for a job, there's a space where they ask you which of the profile do you want to use to submit your application. Do you understand? So let's say now I'm applying for this job. Let's say I'm applying for this job, for instance. Let me look for hourly paid. data analytics specialist. So I'm applying for this job and I come here to submit. On a normal, it's going to pick my first profile. But if it is, you can see here, it picked what? My general profile. But if that is not what I want to use, I can use this drop down to change it to another one that will probably describe what I'm applying for. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next I'm applying for virtual assistant and it picks general virtual, it picks another one. Let's say my general profile, which is the main profile. Now, Okore, please, Okore Chidi, don't unmute yourself again. Thank you. So when it's changed this one, you can now pick the one that you want to use to apply for the job. Does that understand? And you can see what I said before. This person rating is $22 to 60. So now, and I just have 7. So what do? I can just change this to what? To, let's just say 25 or even 30. And I'll apply. Do you get? Write your cover letter. And again, please don't use one cover letter for all your job. The idea is that you write a new cover letter for every job. But if you are too lazy, what you can do, let's say you're applying for virtual assistant, you're applying for customers, you can write a template for those jobs. When you write your templates, then when you see a job you want to apply, you can now quickly read through the JD. JD is job description. When you quickly read through the job description, you can now edit, add 1 or 2 things you want to add, and that is it. Is that okay? So for the NFT class, I think if you check the group now, I shared a link to Telegram group, 2 Telegram group. One is for the NFT class and one is for our general class. So you join the 2 groups, and for the NFT class, it's probably going to start today in the evening. Or maybe I'll tell the guy to give you guys maybe today or tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow evening, he's going to start. So you guys need to keep tab with the group. I may not be able to come and announce to you that something is going on, no. Unless one of you that is proactive enough comes to the group to tell you guys, because me, I'm not participating. So, but the idea, please, this person should unmute yourself. You should mute yourself. So the idea is that the class is going to start any moment from today. That is the NFT. And after this class, I'm also going to send a detailed written article about NFT. That way you can have an idea of what NFT is all about and probably know what to expect. And I also shared a video on the group about NFT. I think I paid an expert for one of the trainings. So I shared it with you guys. You can take your time to watch it and have an open mind. And if you can't watch it now, maybe because of the limit of people, then you have to give it some time, because now plenty we don't try watch them. So you have to give it some time to refresh, and you should be able to rewatch. Then for the NFT class, it's going to be on the Telegram group. And it's video, it's not discussion, please. It's a video live conferencing. So the person is going to share screen and be teaching on the video, and all you just need to do is what? Keep quiet and listen. I explained.
Okay, please, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Okay, this attachment area, according to them here, you are not meant to attach your resume or anything. What is there a must that we have to attach something?
You don't have to attach it. It's not a must. It's based on, it's optional. And if they ask you, like, let's say they're asking you, do you have a kind of sample, work sample? Let's say you are a developer and you have other things you have done, you can add it. Then you can also add your certificate. Let's say the job is all about customer support and you have some of all the certificates. Like the person that said he cannot upload the certificate, you can actually upload it here when you're applying for a job.
Those Coursera, LinkedIn certificates.
The Coursera, the Hotspot, the LinkedIn, and everything.
Okay, thank you.
Then this part is optional. Make sure I know if you use them at all, so that you don't end up wasting your connect. Unless
you already have plenty connects you want to waste, then you can now boost your application. You know, this is like a new feature that they just released. They just need to connect people's connect, because you know when you finish your connect, you have to buy more. Do you understand? So yeah, it's not like you're wasting your money buying more connect and connect. It doesn't guarantee you jobs or no. But the idea is this, I still keep saying it, ensure that you don't apply for any job you see. Apply for any job that you have the tendency of getting, so that you don't finish this your first set of connect without getting at least one job offer. Then somebody asked me, how do you send a kind of follow-up to your customers, Abby? You don't get to interact with the customer until they respond to your Upwork application. Can you see this? Wait, native. Can you see these messages here? Can you see this option? So when you send an application and the person responds to your message or to your application, you are going to get like one message, two messages, depending on how many messages you have. And you come here, that is when you establish communication with that person. You start communicating with the person from here. Do you understand? So you can always come and chat. If the person at some point ghosts you, what we usually do is maybe during 1 or 2 celebrations or weekend, you can just wish them happy weekend. Maybe they just know, say you still available. Do you understand? Sometimes it works. Sometimes they'll be like, maybe they have so many people they're talking to and they probably forgot you, and they will just, okay, are you still available for this role? And they give you the role. Now, another tip we like to talk about is interview. So for your interview, please, before you go for an interview, ensure that your Zoom is working. Remember what happened to me last week about audio? Yeah. Yes. Ensure that your laptop is not in any way, doesn't need resetting, or your source of audio is okay. So what we usually do is that before your interview, you can create a temporary, all these free trial Zoom, and share the link with somebody, and just to ensure that there's somebody that somebody needs to unmute himself or herself. So just to ensure that you and the person can hear each other. Do you understand? So
sorry. Is it possible to achieve that without a headphone, just like yours, that headphone?
You can't
with a mouthpiece.
It's not, if you don't have a job yet, I don't see why you should spend much money, unless if you have plenty of money. But if you don't have money, or you don't have job like that, you don't need to start investing so much on headphone. You can use your earphone. You can also buy this. There's this, is it called Avaya? The one I started with, I think it was like 8K or so. But this one I'm currently using is noise cancelling, and it's kind of expensive. So you don't need to like start with this one. But the idea is that with your heads, earpiece or any of that, you can start with that. Then again, your internet. I think that's another place that we usually have a serious issue. So you need to
ask you a question.
Let's ask him a question.
He said he has already established communication with 2 clients, but the job wasn't given. So is it advisable if the same client posts another job?
You can apply. Yes, now. No. If you post the same job, you can apply, and you can also like send a kind of follow-up. Like, I currently saw that you posted this job, and I just want to let you know that I'm still open for an interview or for the offer. You get? Then sometimes they'll be the one to tell you that you can go back and apply, or you can even apply and still just remind them.
All right.
Ekwe, I have a question. Okay, you're talking about the interview. Can you use your phone for the interview? Like if you're doing Skype, you can just use your phone.
Yes.
Oh.
There is no direction. I'm answering Kenneth. There is no direction from when you open your account, and when you can only verify your account when you get your first job. That is why I keep saying you don't need to wait for your biggest offer. You can just, like, there are some jobs we share that even when they employ you, they end up not paying, because
they see it that we are using them to verify our accounts. The whole idea is you can just get a job, get your account verified, and you now get ready to start applying for bigger jobs. I'll be showing this. What you are seeing here is my profile. So what else again are you seeing? You want to copy and paste my profile? There's a student I saw one time like that copied the exact thing on my profile, and I was just wondering. I was just looking at the profile and I was laughing. And the person even gave me the profile. I forgot what I was supposed to do on the person's profile, and I was looking at the profile. I thought it's my own profile that I opened.
Ekwe, please, I want to ask a question.
Okay.
Okay, you said something about our last class, I think, about sending proposals. You said something like maybe when you check, you might see up to 20 to 50 people that have already submitted. That is not wise for you to go ahead, if I can remember, to do so, because the client must have, seen the person he or she wants. But the thing is that, like, maybe you might see a job and it's just less than 5 persons. Maybe when you are done doing your proposals and all those things, you see 20 to 50.
See, this thing doesn't have, let me just put it this way, it doesn't have it's not a one-way sword. Do you get? The most important thing you should also, you can see this one now is less than junior email marketing assistant, and it's paying well. Let me copy first. So I can copy this one and share to my students. And when I share this, you can see 40 hours in a week. Imagine if I share this now, how many people, if I share it in the whole group, that means almost how many people are going to apply for this job? Plenty, right? But when you look down here, let's say, okay, proposal. When you look down at how many people the person have employed, it's not even showing us. I want to see how many people the person is interviewing, or I think Fizz job is not showing that. But apparently less than how many people have applied, less than 5. So if you see this kind of job, less than 5, you should apply. But sometimes, even if there are more than 50 people that have applied, if you check the details, you notice that the person is not interviewing anybody yet, and the person is not interviewing anybody and hasn't hired. Let's check this one. Let me check another one so that you see what I'm trying to say. This is okay. This one is wait. This one need support engagement. I think, don't worry. Guys, no vessel. I just see just what I share. I'm going to share some of you. I'm going to share this job to your group particularly, so that some of you that have created your account, let's use you guys to test run. Waiting, I don't learn. So now, let's say this is the job engagement. This person hasn't employed yet, but let's go back. When you click here, you should be able to see, okay, look at it here. How many people is this person interviewing? 0. How many people did he send invite? He did not send invite to anybody.
0.
So nobody added. So now you can see that this job is still kind of free. But when you come here and you see that how many people sent proposal? 20. And you look at interviewing and he's not interviewing anybody, that means there's still chance that you can be interviewed, right? So you can go ahead and send your proposal. Now, if the job said that they need more than 3, you can see this person need 3 freelancers. So if you need 3 freelancers and you sit interviewing just 1, then there's every possibility you can be the 2nd or 3rd person, right?
Yes.
Okay, so sometimes it's not just, it doesn't just work the way we think.
And again, if the job description is big, like this one, I can say that this one is a little bit big, and you come down to read, you cannot. Some of them will add like a keyword and ask you to add a keyword on your cover letter. Now,
Yes.
if 50 persons applied for this job, and out of the 50 persons, only 2 persons that have added that keyword, that means 48 are going to be filtered out. You understand the gist?
Yes.
If the job owner, like for instance, this one is big. There's some job description that is bigger than this. The person may just add bed and say, if you read to this point, you should add bed to your cover letter. So somebody like me, for answer time, I'll be like, hello bed, or just make sure say that word bed is somewhere in your cover letter. Now, if other persons did not read through the whole job description and ended up not adding bed, they are going to be filtered out. You understand? So now, if you are like 3 that added the bed, so the competition is just between you and 3 other persons.
Wow.
So that is how it works. So
this is how it works.
They use it to test your attention to details.
Yeah.
So that is that, guys. Any more questions?
Thank you.
Because we can answer other questions in the group, in the WhatsApp.
Wonderful class. Wonderful.
My buy is remaining 1%.
So what is your question? Say, I don't have to mute you. Super mom, I don't have to unmute you to talk. You can ask your question.
Okay, somebody said that.
Let me unmute
on the upper question that we have to answer. I find it difficult the way Ekwe taught us last week. She said that somebody said that they cannot answer the upper readiness test, that they need more information on it.
I said something about readiness tests, and the people that did what I asked you guys to do have passed their readiness test long time ago, right? I said something about reading the article, and some of you, to tell you your reading capacity, your willingness to read or study, have come to ask me several times, do you have to read all the articles? So this is what I said. Open your readiness tests. Then you see this, don't start your test. I told you how many times I failed because I refused to read the article myself. Before I have to go back and read the article. It's not that I don't have a workaround for you to pass it, but I don't want you to pass it like that. I want you to read, because everything you need to know about Upwork is there. How to avoid scammers, how to get your payments, how to verify your account, how to become a Rising Tenant badge or holder. Like every single thing you need on Upwork is there, and that is why I want you to study it. Now click on this help article. When you come to, you can see all this yellow, this thing. I say yellow, highlighted links, like green highlighted. Click on them and it will take you to, okay, you want to talk about readiness test. You want to take it to come here. You want to read about Rising Tenant badge. You click here. You want to read about how to avoid scams. You click here. Can you see it? So when you go through all these points that I've listed here, there is no way you will not pass your readiness test. But the thing is that some of you are not willing to read. You want somebody, and some of you will even go online to get the answer. But the idea is that after getting all the answers like that, what do you know? You still can fall for a scammer or like that. It won't take you a day to read. Just take your time, and you can fail as many times as you can and still get it right later. So take your time and read all these things, and you will pass it. Me that did not share the link to write the answers is because I want you to read them and understand and know what it's all about. So, Super Mom, I think I made you a co-admin so that you can talk. You can unmute yourself and ask your question, Super Mom.
Okay, thank you. Actually, my question is on the part of the degrees from the university. I couldn't find my degree on the listed stuff. And if
your degree is
I leave that space,
is either a BS or is it what's the other one? Arts. What is for arts?
My degree is not bachelor, it's not BS. My degree is OD.
Which one is OD?
Doctor of Optometry.
And there is no doctor there?
No. We have Doctor of Philosophy and other stuff.
The optometry, is it not medicine?
Yeah, eye treatment, eye medicine.
Hey,
yes, it is.
Just search for medicine and that has the doctor. If you don't,
okay.
I'm not up work now. They listed the ones that they feel like. So if the one, you just have to choose the one that is closest to the one you did.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Somebody asked a question. The person said that profile is on 80% and they need to upload certificate to complete it.
It's not most. Certificate is just one of the things you upload. If your profile is 80, you can link your account to get 10 more percent. You can add more work history. You can also, there are so many things you can do to increase your percent. Why they just asked you to add your certificate, because certificate is one of the things you need to add. If you notice that the person we graded for, because she has so many work experience, we did not even need to add plenty of other stuff like certificate, or we just linked her account and it became 100. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So certificate is just one of the things. Let me go back to my account, or I think I need to, let me go back to my account. So some of you, I don't know. Some of you, I don't know. Did I show you guys how you can add your certificate?
Attachment.
You can go to custom. When you are on your certificate level, there's a place you check for custom.
No, you did not.
Let me check now. Go to my profile. So this is my certificate. So if you want to add more certificates, you can click on this plus, right? So you click on plus and it will show you all the certificates that Upwork, the ones they recognize like on their own. So you can check like AWS, Microsoft, and the rest of it. So you search if you have any of the certificate. If the one you have is not here, then you scroll to the end. Then you see custom. Add a custom certification. Do you understand? Once you click add, then you should be able to start adding the details of the certification you have. And at the end, the Upwork is going to review it and approve it, or they will tell you that it's currently not part of what they approve. Is that okay?
Okay, let me ask another question. Let's say that what do you do when you see some job posting?
I can't hear what you're saying.
Your voice is not clear.
What are you saying?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. The person said, what are we to do when we see some job postings on Upwork that did not specify their hourly pay, but indicated hours weekly?
You add now. That's why you have the power to bid. You bid. You read the job description and you bid the amount you think is okay for you.
All right.
So guys, I think I'm going to round up here because my work starts in less than 15 minutes. So
wow.
for the interviews, when you are ready for interview, if you need help at any point in time, we are in the group to support each other. If they ask you some questions during your applications and you can't, or you don't understand them, or you need our tips, you can always ask. Then for your interview, I beg, ensure your network is amazing. Ensure if you don't have lights, let's say your interview is in the night and you can use your phone to face the camera, the touch lights, like you can put it before you so that it will be directly in front of you, so that it's going to illuminate your face. Then if you can afford to buy ring lights, you can buy this small portable ring light and put it on your table too. I started with that. No, I started with touch lights. Even if there is light, I will just point the torch light towards my direction so that it's going to brighten the whole space. Then your headset, maybe you buy your headset later, because if you get a job, you are going to be attending to meetings and the rest of that. So guys,
And for your interview, I beg, remember to wear your confidence. Like,
please, one more question, please.
Your headset, how much is your headset? How much did it cost?
I think this is around 80 something K after conversion, because somebody bought it from Amazon for me.
Wow.
So, guys, allow me to finish what I'm saying. Any other question, it could be in the group. If we keep taking questions, we are not going to end this class today. So for your interview, guys, I beg, one thing that is needed, even if you don't know anything, remember to wear your confidence like Abada is important, because if the person senses that you don't have this confidence where we don't talk since, that is when they will start asking you plenty unnecessary questions. But if you have the confidence, or you are confident in you as you're lying or your truth or anything you are saying, the person will be like, wow, I don't have any, do you have questions for me? The person will be the one to ask you, do you have further any questions for me and all that. But when you fumble in question 1, they will not give you opportunity to answer question 2. When you fumble in question 2, they will not say, okay, maybe question 3. Do you understand? But sometimes, because of your confidence, you might say a lot in just question 1. The person don't know what to say in question 2 again, or what to ask you your question 2. Do you understand? Like me, if I go an interview and you tell me to tell me a little bit about yourself, that is just the only question I need, and I feel don't tell you everything about technical support, customer, anything. I just need to. And you'll be wondering what next are you going to ask me, or maybe your next going to be like, okay, based on what you said, can you tell me a scenario? Now they are not channeling their question to what I have said, and because I'm the one that said it, I know what to answer, right? So the idea is, even if you don't know the tools or what is needed, Google the tools, come to the group, ask a lot of questions about the tools. Go to YouTube, watch a short clip on the tools. It could just be 10 minutes, it could just be 5 minutes. Then read about their website, if it has to do with website, or the role, the task, like the tasks you are going to be performing on the role. Read about them and prepare yourself. Once you get 1 or 2 information about all the things that you need to know, or all that, there's no way you will not pass the interview. And sometimes the only difference between you and Equitas, like let's say we are 20 that apply for the job, the difference between the 20 of you could just be that confidence. Do you understand? The other person might even know the technical know-how.
Yes.
He cannot present what he knows very well. You may not know it, but you presented yourself very well. So that is just different.
And they prefer you,
So guys, my throat is dry. So the truth is that my class has come to an end, but we are still all together. So if you need support, I'm 247 here. I have other people that are also in the group to support you. And if you need any form of, I've told you guys how you can get your typing speed, your internet speed, your specifications. We can provide all of that. And I'm here rooting for every one of you, and I'm wishing you guys the best. I wish you guys soft jobs. Like, the whole idea is to make this money. You get? So I'm wishing everybody soft jobs. And again, we know they reject job. If it's any job where you say, if you do, just tell me. I have 101 person that will take the job. And the person might be paying you small money. So we don't reject job, no matter how it looks. We have somebody who is ready to take it up like that. So remember all we have said so far. And if you still forget, you still have access to the group, you still have access to Equitas, and we are here to support each other from now to the end. Like, we are not going to leave anybody behind, unless you want to be left behind, because there are some persons that cannot be helped. No matter how much you try to help them, they just blatantly refuse to be helped. So those kind of people, we only pray and wait for them to come around. And when they come around, we are also here to support them. So guys, I'm going to call it a shoot. I'm going to unmute everybody now. In case you have anything to say to each other, you can say that to each other. Get out, Femi.
Thank you.
You know they fear your teacher.
I want to tell you thank you.
Thank you.
So,
The class is currently unmuted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Show me that I can
Thank
really appreciate my effort.
you. I'm still here.
Some of our screenshots of what you got. Don't worry, I'll bombard you with job offers. I've gotten. Benita will bombard you with job offers. She has gotten.
Mazi, I don't know if you are here.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Olusegun and Oga Frederick, I go miss you now.
Can you miss this class?
Olusegun.
Please, let's see your face one more time.
Very
see my face.
Hi, everyone.
No.
Mr.
All right, guys,
Henry.
I'm going to see you guys.
Thank you.
Aww.
Bless you.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk.
I'm going to miss you all.
Next year.
No, I did. I'm going to come and see around. I remember to see your face now. Look at my face now. My light is there. I'm not seeing your face.
It's so very good.
It's been awesome.
Thank you, Queen.